doctor. Yeah.
Fair call, yeah. But a bit of a talking point about Marlon Pickett's incident with the fans.
Yeah,
so
I have seen that. That was
it's not a good look. That's pretty poor. Not a good look whatsoever.
And the same as what we've seen during the week with Jeremy Cameron. I mean, surely a bloke can go out and
just enjoy himself
and not be hassled by, even if he does play for Geelong.
Oh, yeah, don't matter who you're back for. Getting the game underway at Marvel Stadium. Essendon 2 lead the West Coast Eagles 1.
Like the siren drew.
Settle down, you. They're playing aside to North Melbourne last week, and they're adding on the ladder. Settle down, would you? The other game at the Adelaide Oval is about 15 minutes away from starting between the Crows and the Gold Coast Suns, coming off big wins in their local derbies last week. Hawthorn taking on Collingwood at the MCG. Big game tonight at GMHBA Stadium between Geelong and Port Adelaide. Both sides with injury concerns for both sides. Hawkins and Blitzar's out with hamstring injuries. Blitzar's done for the year. Hawkins might not be as bad as what they think, but Port Adelaide haven't they been in the news this week? Jeez.
Yeah, I think Blind Freddie could see that those two fellas that were involved in the collision both needed to be tested for concussion under the new protocols, and I think probably the state of the game might have overtook common sense there at one stage.
Stupidity. It's stupidity.
100k common sense.
Yeah, that's right.
GWS taking on Sydney in the Battle of the Bridge. What will be an absolute beauty. GWS flying. Sydney's back all of a sudden back in the finals race. Tomorrow, North Melbourne taking on Melbourne down at Bluntstone Arena. Alistair Clarkson returns as coach. St Kilda taking on Carlton. What is a big game at Marvel at 3:20. Then Fremantle and Brisbane at Optus Stadium in Perth. So there's plenty to look forward to this afternoon here. We'll take our final break here on the pre-game show, and we'll get straight into this one. It is the Cats and the Swans 1v2. There's a little bit of light rains that's suddenly coming out of the blue. So stay tuned on Mix FM because this is going to be a cracker.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
When cruising the Hamilton Highway, for locals or those passing through, the place you want to stop at to get a good feed and some quality coffee is the Blue Yabby Cafe. Grab a snack on the way to your destination, whether it be for breakfast or lunch. Brekkie rolls and toasties available all day, plus hamburgers, steak sangers and fresh rolls and wraps made on site. The cakes and slice fridge is always stocked, so take a load off and have morning tea with a cuppa. The Blue Yabby Cafe, 6:30am to 7pm daily. High Street, Lismore. Find them on Facebook.
If you're heading past the Ponds Hotel, break up the drive and enjoy the friendly, warm atmosphere. The Sports Bar, TAB and Bistro are great places to catch up with mates and enjoy a game of pool or two. Then enjoy a great meal and a few drinks. That's why the Ponds Hotel is the Mix FM Pub of the Month.
We'll get you thinking, think water.
Is your drink bottle too big? So big it won't fit in your car? Sick of it rolling under the seat while you drive? Think Water Colac has the answer to this one, an insert for your car cup holder. Available in multiple colours, designed to blend in with your car interior. It's such a simple solution that the next time you hit the road, your drink bottle won't hit the floor.
Get you thinking, think water.
Head in to Think Water Colac to grab your drink bottle cup holder today.
It's Leanne Whitcomb from Richardson Real Estate. In the first 6 months of 2023, we've been busy and bustling with activity, listing 81 properties onto the market. If you're considering selling your property, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Our dedicated team is fully committed to achieving outstanding results for our valued vendors. When you choose us, you can have complete confidence that you'll receive expert guidance and knowledge from our experienced staff. Richardson Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
Do you know Vic Group Training can benefit your trainee and apprentice needs? We take care of your payroll, super, mentoring, compliance and work cover. We do the work for you so you can focus on your business. Contact us today, Vic Group Training.
Victorian Group Training.
Welcome. Please take a number and we will be with you shortly.
Sick of being told to wait in line? At Stevcom, they come to you. Whether it's CCTV, security and access control, and network security, Telstra Business or phone systems.
G'day, Barry here from Colac. I've been with Roderick Insurance Brokers for over 10 years. They've always looked after our insurance, from the farm equipment and business to our home and cars. Give them a call so they can look after you too.
Roderick Insurance Brokers, right advice, right decision.
What do Tom Cruise, Buzz Lightyear and a world full of dinosaurs have in common? The Colac Cinemas. Keep up to date with session times and all the big releases that are coming soon on the Colac Cinemas Facebook page.
The Great Ocean Road Bakery Lawn, a great place to grab a pie, cake, coffee, freshly made salad roll or their famous chicken schnitzel roll. Open 7 days a week from 7:30am. greatoceanroadbakery.com.au.
A new range of footwear has landed at Sports Power Colac, including the latest ASICS netball shoes. Perfect if you need a pair in the lead up to finals. Give yourself the edge with new footwear from Sports Power Colac. Your local experts, Murray Street Colac.
Reese Evans. G'day, Sean here from Reese Evans. Come check out the Green Harvest lineup from Massey Ferguson with a huge range of mowers, tedders, rakes and balers in stock now. Come and speak to the team today.
Powered by KFC Colac, AKD Softwoods, Sports Power and Kelly Civil Construction. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, welcome back to the Western Oval. Both sides and the umpires are out on the playing arena here, and we cannot wait. We're just moments away from this top-of-the-table blockbuster getting underway. It is the Colac+Imperials taking on Alvie. You had a little bit of a shower activity just passing through the grand lines. I thought it was going to rain, was already gone, but the weather gods has decided to rain go through, and as I say that, it's just eased off a little bit. So it's going to be quite an interesting afternoon. This is going to be a beauty. Jeremy Spokes and Dom Dare. Big day for both of them, of course. Jeremy Spokes playing his 150th game for the Colac+Imperials this afternoon. Well, Dom Dare needs one goal for the century. And we're set for what's going to be an interesting day as well. And also, Dom, obviously, I've got the word during the week that him and Shane Quick will be co-coaches of the Swans in 2024. Of course, Joe Dare stepping down. And I think we're on behalf of all of us again, congratulations to him and a job well done. Looking forward to some key matchups, boys. I think that obviously there's some juicy ones all across the board, but the midfield battle is going to be so important.
I'll be interested to see Pete Mulheron, who Andre De Lorenzo takes on a wing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm sort of a bit more inclined to think Andre will probably play half-back.
Possibly,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, but look, it depends on how settled Alvie's back six is.
Yeah.
But, Andre's a very good negating player. And, look, he can easily take a dangerous forward and free up maybe Jacobs to add a bit of running carry.
Tommy Cahill got the job done on Dom Dare last time out, and I think he'll probably more than likely get the job again.
Pete Mulheron, who do you think will get Campbell Scott?
Oh,
it's a hard matchup.
It is a really hard matchup on a non-baller with that sort of speed. I think maybe they might just take responsibility as a midfield group to when Campbell's out and free, that they've all got to contribute there, because I don't think at out-and-out pace, I don't think Alvie would have somebody probably to run with him. Pete, do you think?
Moralia would be the only one, but he doesn't do lockdown rolls.
No, and
because you lose your run and carry with him, so he's not going to do a lockdown roll.
And you lose a centre square player.
Correct.
So look, it's one of those things. I think it's a team thing to cope with a player like Campbell.
Correct.
It's not a simple solution.
I think you got to corral him from the front.
Yep.
And have two or three coming at him from the front, so he can't. If he wants to go left or right, there's one there all the time.
Yep.
And actually, he's a beautiful kick of the ball, but you want him kicking it. You don't want him carrying it.
Quick tip from you, Hick. We'll start off with you. Margin and a first goal kicker for this big game.
Oh, I like Imps at home, but geez, first goal. Wow, well, I'll take Dom. I'll take the $1.20 favourite.
Pete Mulheron.
I'll tip Imps by 2 goals, and I'll take Cullen Spence to kick the first goal.
What about you, Statsbet AJ Brody?
Imps by 5 points, and I'm going to go the 150 gamer for a bit of a juicy one. Jeremy Spokes to kick the first goal.
Yep, and I'm going with the Colac+Imperials by a point in a thriller. And I'm going to go with Noah Allen to kick the first goal. Having it go back on the side this way, after missing through with a nasty cut to the head from the game against Otway.
What did Livy?
I think he got the thumbs up and checking everything's okay here. So
he come in for an injury report?
No, I don't know.
He didn't trust that we could start the generator.
He's striding around in his shorts like he's King Kong. Like, seriously.
Dan Williams, Benny Tate and Jackie Evans to get us underway here. Here we go. 1v2.
Let's go,
Pete. The Cats and the Swans. One of the most anticipated games of 2023 is underway. And Levi Dare's going to win himself the first true kick of the afternoon. We're a high contact.
Just grabbed the ball straight out of the ruck.
Yep.
And kicked it. And he got tackled high when he was kicking it.
So he's got it in the centre of the Western Oval. He goes inside 50, looking that time there for Leake there. Got the mitts to it, couldn't quite take the mark. Coming through there, Allen. De Lorenzo just got a little cheeky kick inside 50. Bouncing footy there, clean bowled everybody down there. Taken away by Edge. Just a little kick forward of that of defence has been attacked by Moralia. Didn't have the footy. Umpire says play on. And this ball's got over the line and out of play. We'll get a boundary throw in here. Inside 50 early here for the Swans. Looks like Tommy Cale's got the job again on Dom, you would suspect. No surprising from that battle on Good Friday. Link there, wins the tap down. George Stephen, however, the footy well played by Carmody to Link there. Goes inside 50, good kick, and finds Danny Allen 45 metres out. Distance might be a little bit fraction too far out for him. Where's Dom? He's one out. Here he comes on a lead, but doing off the pack, Cunningham takes the mark in the last line of defence. He switches play. Finds Edge. Edge now is going to go over the top. It's a good kick. Finds Garner. Lukey Garner, former Bomber. Marks it at half-back. Just a slow, patient build-up here, early doors. Kick. Interesting kick, but looking at that time for Campbell Scott. But Will Jacobs, the opposite number 3, took a really good mark. Goes short to De Lorenzo. Great to see him back. Hopefully he can get a good crack at it with his body throughout the course of the finals. Beautiful ball. Finds Patch. Patch cracks quick was well served by Cunningham. Taken away by Skinner. Skinner's kicking into the centre of the ground. So bouncing footy between Price and Moralia. That's Luke. He's going to win out, is he? Price and good pressure. Jet did pretty well there. Good one-on-one, but Moralia wins out. Hand pass over the top to Williamson. Al just ran over the top of the footy. Went to ground. Coming through Marnie. Couldn't quite take it. Oh, heavy hit there between him there and Edge. Ball spills into that contest. Ball pen will get a ball up. Good start for both sides early doors, boys.
Could have been a costly turnover here from Patch. The worst possible place to turn over the ball there, centre of the ground.
Levi there wins it down, but straight down the throat of Campbell Scott. Kicks up towards doing. I think that might have been Tannis. Moralia got a push in the back. Umpire missed it. Comes out now to Burmazal. Good tackle by Campbell Scott. Ragdolling him into the turf. Holding the football. Free kick to Campbell Scott. Kicked 7 last week. In fine form in 2023. He's 80 metres from goal. He's been told to play on. Not sure really why. Goes short, but it works okay. Mark taken here by Wisby. Mark's at 60 metres from goal. He's run off his line. He's going to be careful. Gee, got it out in the nick of time. Goes out wider, finds Edge. 55 metres out. Got a centering ball. Not a great kick. And Felikos comes in there, cuts across and takes a really good intercept mark in front of Callan Spence. Goes backwards to Levi there. Another chipping 20-metre ball and finds Sammy Vale. He was our East Hotel player of the game last week. He was fantastic. Kick out wide looking for Jacobs. Skinner did well, got in front. Oh, heavy hit going in between Carmody and Skinner. Post sides going in pretty solidly early. Cunningham, but a free kick off the ball, and it's going to go De Lorenzo's way.
So De Lorenzo and George Stevens seem to be playing in about the same area.
Started well, De Lorenzo. That's a beautiful ball into the corridor. Patch couldn't quite take the mark. Comes out now. A long kick inside 50 that time by Arnold. Fairly comfortable ball. Comes out the Callan Spence. Right away off the pack and kicks up. Oh, just hit the post.
Hello.
Who had him for first goal kicker?
You did. Just the post was in the wrong spot.
And you've still got him.
Kicked the point nonetheless. So IMSA one behind. Gets a score at Alvie as Roosevelt brings the ball back into play. Big kick. What about that for a kick?
Oh.
Heavy hit there, but the mark's been taken here by, I think it's Clay Jenkins.
Nearly 50 off.
Goes in ball, keys to De Lorenzo. He started well. Takes the mark in the centre of the Western Oval. Been told to play on. Looking that time for Dom there. Here he is. He's one in front. Goal done there by Kale, but Allen getting back that time here for the for the Cats. Beautiful kick out of the fence. Marked by Garner. He's got the 150 game at Jeremy Spokey and finding it. He does. Centre wing. In boards it to Bailey Kale. Running hard was Jeremy Spokes to receive the handball. Good kick into the corridor, was well cut up by De Lorenzo. Here's Moralia. He's kicked to centre half. It's a beautiful kick. Finds Allen. Plays on again to De Lorenzo. He's on fire at the moment. Kicks inside 50. Wasn't a great kick though, however. Comes out to Wisby. Hand pass over the top and out to O'Shannessy. O'Shannessy kicks a high ball up to centre wing. Bouncing footy, but I think the boundary line might be his friend. No, it's still in play. Permazel. Find out a quick hand pass. McKay got one high. He'll win himself a free kick. McKay. Gee, this is a hot start early. 1v2, nothing you would expect. A fast start between those two teams. McKay Kicks up towards the half-forward flank. Campbell Scott has to come in. Levi did well against Levi there. The little bloke versus the big man. Coming in Permazel. He's been good the last few weeks. To Lockie Mulder. Hand pass in Hope, really no one in particular. Taken away by Spokes. Couldn't quite take it cleanly. Comes out to Garner now. Got a boot to ball just in the nick of time. Here's a chance now for Spence. If he can pick it up. No, he can't. Comes out to Wisby. Picked up now by Permazel now for the Swans. Out of the fence to Sammy Parker, who was dealt with off the footy. It's going to be downfield. And it'll be a free kick to Falikos. He goes over the top to Jenkin. Jenkin now has it, goes towards half forwards. A beautiful kick on this occasion, looking for Patch. Punched away by Noah Allen. Keegan couldn't quite take it cleanly, but he did really well against Lincoln Dare. Hand pass was okay to Allen. Runs back into traffic. Not sure what to do with it though, however. Back it comes to Theodore with a hand pass. Chipping ball over the top's okay. Mark taken again by O'Shannessy. It's nil. It's 1 behind to nothing. We played 6 minutes first quarter. Thanks to AKD Softwoods, but it's been a red-hot start. Good kick to Kale. He has come from fullback to be on centre, in the centre of the ground here. That was a smart bit of play by Tommy Kale. Goes long, inside 50. Callan Spence has to come at this. Got the ball to ground, which he did. Couldn't find Garner, but he took Sammy Parker high. And he wins himself a free kick, boys. But, gee, isn't this a lively start?
It is, and see...
a bit happening going on off the footy. Mm-hmm. It's going to be reversed. I didn't see what happened. I think Lockie Mulder...
he got 2 on the way through.
Yep. So
that's all I'll say on that.
Yeah, I didn't see it, so...
I did.
2 pies, Pete, with that?
And 2 Carlton drafts.
So Luke Garner, cost him penalty here, I reckon, here for the Swans.
And let's start on De Lorenzo, Drew. 5 kicks, 2 handballs so far. 7 disposals on the Stevcom stat sheet. Running hot.
7 minutes gone.
Yep.
Red hot start.
And see, Falikos is picking up Campbell Scott when he moves forward.
So Luke Garner, Allen's ran hard. He wants the hand pass, but that's been ignored. Normally a goal kicker too, Luke Garner. So he comes in there. He'll kick from just inside 50 for an important start to this top-of-the-table clash. Goes close to the man of the mark from 45. It's just going to go to the goal line. Just touched on the line.
Smart by Levi there to put himself on that last line of defence, Pete Mulherron, to tap that through. His height was so important.
Yeah, look, he moves around the ground really well. He's got Lincoln that can take the ruck when the ball's forward, so it gives him the opportunity to get back behind the ball.
2 plays zip at the moment. We played nearly 8 minutes first quarter. Thanks to AKD Softwoods. Roosevelt brings the ball back into play. It's a big kick too. Bigger play surrounding the footy. Ball goes to ground. Garner took the foot in, but no free kick. Taken by Link there. Just tacks the kick forward up to centre wing. It's a bouncing footy. O'Shannessy's just happy to let it see it go over. And we'll get a boundary throw in front of Danny Allen.
She's a hot start, boys, isn't it?
Yeah, massive.
Yeah, what do you expect for a top-of-the-table clash, Hick, between these two clubs?
Doesn't Link Dare work hard? You see
Absolutely.
there, 80 metres he ran to contest that ball.
Yep.
This time last year was round 13 when the Cats had their chances, but Alvie come from nowhere to get the pinch it by a point. Comes out to Lockie Mulder. Just couldn't quite take it clean. They'll be going it for seconds. Marnie fires out a beautiful hand blast to Vale. Vale just humps the kick forward up towards half forward. Allen just couldn't quite take it cleanly. Coming through on this occasion there was Patch. Hand pass to Marnie. Bang through traffic, but did really well. Centers the ball, but not a great kick. And Jeremy Spokes cuts it off and takes an easy intercept mark to Skipper.
He started well.
Yeah, he has in game 150. Goes short to Tanis. Having a very good season. One of the leading chances for the Marnie this year. Good kick too. Edge got what he should have taken there. Might be a turnover here because Jake can click off the ground, but Allen mops. Had a moment to think about it, but he did really well in the end, did Noah Allen. And put the high fend off, and he's done. Holding the footy. He took 3 of them on advantage play to Jekin. Kicks inside 50. Well done by Keegan. Tries to raise the spoil. Skinner. Hand pass it back to Kane. Just a hat kick forward and hope, really, but it's down the ground, and there's a little bit happening off the footy as well. Not a lot in it, I would say. Then that quickly separated there. Wisby goes over the top. Shocking kick off the boot. Vale and the other player there in Arnold. Vale hand pass to Carmody. Bang! Coming through on this occasion, De Lorenzo. He's mopped into the turf and holding the footy. That was red hot also. Free kick to taken by George Stephen. So George Stephen been told to play on, which he does. Hand pass to Stephen Cass. Humps the kick long, looking at time for Smith. He comes off the bench. Jenkins couldn't mark it. Here's a chance for Stevens. Good handball inside to Spokes. Spokes goes in board. Price has to come in it, which he does. Takes the mark, 65 metres out. Beautiful chipping ball to Campbell Scott on the lead. And he's taken the mark directly in front. He'll kick from just on 50. And this time, this is what can let him down sometimes, Campbell Scott, with the set shot. But this is a big moment for him. He'll kick from 49, almost directly in front.
I'll tell you what I've noticed during this first sort of 10, 12 minutes of the first quarter. Hardly any stoppages. Only 2 hit Levi Dare, 1 to Lincoln Dare. Just no stoppages. This has been free-flowing play.
So Campbell Scott kicked 7 last week, 31 for the season, 48 metres out, and he has struck that perfectly! Just touched on the line.
Again, Levi on that last line of defence, Pete Mulhera, sensational.
Yep, no, he made
Roosevelt gone bang.
Roosevelt has gone bang. Heck, and here's a big kick to centre wing, and Micah Robb, speaking of players having good seasons, takes the mark, goes short to Chris Patch, good hands. Takes the mark, bottom 50, nothing to it. Here comes Dom, he's on a lead. Trapped it, couldn't do so. Well done, Noah Allen back in defence, runs his full measure, kicks into the centre of the ground's okay, and finds Smith, quickly dishes it off to Bailey. And Micah Robb ran him down, holding the football.
Got to be quicker than that, son.
Yep. Micah Robb's quickly know that, goes short to Link there. He marks centre of the Western Oval.
Just no game awareness, was there?
No, there wasn't. Goes short to Patch. Dom Dare's the deepest forward. Not sure what to do with it, though. He's thinking out his options. He goes out wide, looking out for time for Dom. Taken away by Tannis there. Tannis now in defence. Chips it dangerously, but it works okay to Cunningham. Reggie's boy, Hick. Kicks out to centres to round the ball dangerously. Mould has to come in and did really well, but Spokes was up to the task. Kept his feet. Goes short. It's okay to Smith. Couple important marks early. Centres the chipping ball to centre wing. It's a dangerous kick. Permazel has to come at it. Campbell Scott likewise didn't have the footy. Umpire spotted it. And it's going to be a free kick to Campbell Scott. He didn't have the footy.
It was a great attack on the ball from Campbell.
It was.
Callan Spence, the deepest forward on Roseby. That's going to be some duel this afternoon. Thinks and outs his options at the moment here, Campbell Scott. He's going to go to the 50. Beautiful kick. And Stephen Cass marks it. Hand pass to Wisby. Runs to 35. Goes to the goal square. Callan Spence got mitts to it. Couldn't take the mark, and it's gone through for a rush behind. So the
too much air on the kick.
Yeah. So
Cats having all the play at the moment, but they can't get reward.
So their run and precise kicking is really troubling Alvie at the moment, and Alvie can't seem to get any free space in their forward line.
4-0 first quarter, ain't thanks to AKD Softwoods. Good kick, finds Micah Robb. He's taken the mark. He's going inboard. Couldn't quite take the mark this time, though, was Allen. Here's Micah Robb. Gee, he did brilliantly, though. Goes away from the stoppage, kicks inside 50. Dom's one out. Carl did really well, put the ball to ground. Linked there as well. Dom over the top of the footy. And there's a bit of argy-bargy going on. Ball pin, ball up. Good footy. Good country footy.
Yep.
That's all we want. Good, hard, tough footy. So back in the ball up again here at the moment. We have no goals kicked, but I tell you what, boys, this has been a cracker of a start. Coming through now, Riddell, Wisby, Flores over the top, did really well, hand pass to George Stephen, and a free kick's been picked out. And he scooped it according to the umpire, and a free kick will go.
I'm impressed with Imster's willingness to work back behind the ball.
Yeah, they have. Their numbers behind the ball, you can see there now, they've really blocked up the LV forward line. There hasn't got many options.
Riddell takes the free kick. He goes inside 50. Beautiful. And finds Patch on a lead. Another one who started well in this game so far.
4 marks, Drew, on the step.
He's got off the chain a bit. He's on Noah Allen. And
let's
not give him too much latitude.
Chris Patch. This goal really against the player if he can nail this one. Let's not forget he was a very good goal kicker at Otway. And, of course, went over 100-game player at the Bombers in Cobden in the Hamden League. He's kicked 7 goals for the season coming in today, Chris Patch. It's good to see you get his body right. He's been struggling with it. Cuts it on its way. It looks pretty good. Is it going to clear the goal line? I think it might have. I think it might be a goal here to Chris Patch, and the goal umpire signals it. Goal of the day contender, and we finally got our first goal of the afternoon.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Just made it over the line, and Chris Patch goal against the runner played. No one had him for first goal kicker.
No.
14.5 gone first quarter on the Richardson's real estate time clock. Alvie 1 straight 6. Colac+Imperials 4 behinds, 4 points.
So we've seen Chris Patch start to turn the corner last week, I felt, against Birregurra, and then he's continued on here today.
I had a conversation with him through the week, actually, and he said he only trains Tuesday nights. He puts in a solid Tuesday night so he can be right for Saturday. So whatever works for you, well,
He's done a really good start to this game. The Swans out of the defence. Speaking of good starts, De Lorenzo again. Hand pass missed the target of Williamson. Here's Cunningham. Hand pass away now to Wisby. Good handball through traffic. It was a bit off for Stevens. Good solid hit by Riddell. And that was a little bit of a nasty one there. Free kick will go to Stevens. Bit lucky there.
There's a couple of toughies.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So Stevens is 2 kicks from goal here for the Cats. Goes inside 50, not a great kick though. Velikos couldn't quite bring down the mark. Hand pass intercepted by Smith. Goes to check side. It's going to go into the goal line, but Lockie Roosevelt all over it. Takes the mark, last line of defence. Beautiful kick. Oh, not a great kick though. That's unlike him though. Edge takes the mark. Goes inboard. Good kick to Price. Had his arm chopped by Roosevelt. Parker. It'll be bring back. I think it's a goal, but it's going to be brought back though. Goal. Umpire obviously hasn't seen it. So, free kick to go to Jet Price against Sammy Parker. He had his arm chopped.
Bit stiff there, not the advantage, Pete, I thought.
Stop. Yeah, that's right.
Garner would kick the goal, but umpire didn't see it. So, Jet Price having another good season, the youngster.
It's one of those, though, like he took the team took the advantage, and even if he kicked a point,
that's right.
The advantage should be paid.
Yeah, you're right. Come off a really good hole a couple of weeks ago against Otway. I think he kicked 5 and he looked really good. He's kicked 22 goals for the season, 40 in his time as Colac+Imperial in game 31. So he comes in now, Jet Price. Need this one, do the Cats, just a steady and goal to settle things down, and that looks better. Goal and 8 contended for Jet Price, and the Cats get there first. A much-needed one.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Never looking like missing the Jet Price, having a very, very good season once again. A breakout year for the youngster. And the Cats get there first, a much-deserved 1-2. They're 1-4-10. Albie 1 straight 6 will play. It's nearly 17 minutes in his first quarter, thanks to AKD Softwoods.
So that injury to Sammy Lucas has changed the look of the forward line. We've seen Allen having to go back. They've got a couple of dangerous small forwards there, haven't they?
They do indeed.
Fleet of foot,
Yeah, nothing.
Smith has come in there.
Yeah.
Brody Smith.
Started off well since he come on the ground too, Smith. And we'll turn again how much of a talented player he is. We'll go around the ground shortly. Thanks to Think Water. Here's Sammy Vale. Kick was well smothered off the boot there. That's that centre half forward here for Albie. Ball pin. We'll get a ball up around the ground thanks to Think Water. Illawarra back 19, lead Apollo Bay 13, and that's the only score we've got at the moment. So just sit tight, everybody. We'll try and get scores throughout the afternoon here on Mix FM, CDFNL Live, and of course this big game. Bailey Carl just kicked off the ground there. Went about 40 metres in the air. Well done by Jacobs to get a punch away. Permazel punches the ball towards the boundary. Cass did well, but De Lorenzo was up to the task, however. Keeps paddling the ball forward. And the boundary line is his friend. We'll get a boundary throw in. Centre wing. Right in front of the netball courts here. This crowd is jam-packed, as you expect for 1v2, because it's a massive weekend of footy here in the Colac area. Of course, Colac Tigers involved in the GFL top of the table clash with against St Mary's at 1:10 tomorrow afternoon. Kale there for the Cats. Smith, good handball. Cass, hand pass was smothered there by Vale. Couldn't one can try get Smith put his head out of footy and he's immediately tackled. Ball pins to him and we'll get a ball up just inside the field of play here at the Western Oval. So 18.5 gone first quarter. I don't think it'll be a long quarter because there's hardly been any stoppages, probably in the last minute or so. It's been quick. It's been entertaining. It's been tough, as you expect. Skinner gets tackled again, and we get another ball up. So a bit of a stalemate here. Both sides just having a breather at the moment. Catching their breath. It's been a red-hot start. Ball thrown up there. One down, that's on by Skinner. And he punches it over the line and out of bounds. Thrown in. So both coaches looking on, Paul Listro and Joe Dare. Pretty calm and composed at the moment, as you expect. There's a lot to play for between these two sides. Winner today will go on top of the ladder, particularly for the Cats. They'll go 2 games clear. And a win today for Alvie. And that battle for that top spot really starts to heat up.
It's interesting, Imps have dropped that man loose in front of Tom Dare back there as well.
He's guarded. He's well tackled, holding the ball. So free kick here will go to Sammy Marnie on centre wing, having a good start also. Been good the last couple of weeks. Kicks it towards the half-forward flag. Over the top, Keegan with a good fist. And ball's looking towards Jenkins. Can he keep the ball in? He can. Good handball back in by to Dela Cruz. Hand pass to Link there. Centres the ball up towards centre half-forwards. Okay, good kick. Finds Riddell. Where's Dom there? He's one out in the square, particularly with the loose. He's going to go towards goal. He thumps it long towards the goal square. Well done, no. Allen cuts across. Still a dangerous spot. Cruz paddles the ball to the boundary. Allen didn't have the footy. Umpire calls play on. Stacks on the middle this time, though. Patch lurking around. Dela Cruz like a rugby player trying to score a try. Ball pins still. We're going to ball up about 2 metres out from goal. Gee, this is good footy at the moment, boys. Great footy.
So Alvie have got an extra up around the ball, and Imps have got an extra in defence at the moment, which means Alvie's winning that takeaway.
Ball thrown up. Coming out of the contest there was Jenkins. He's lurking at the front of the contest as well. He wins the footy. Tried to duck for a free kick, and he's done holding the footy. He ducked his head and was really well played in the end there. I think there might be O'Shannessy. He played that really well, and he's going to switch it across the ground. And finds Tommy Cale in front of Dom Dare. So he's going to center it. Good kick to Gardner's got it off the chain. He's taking the mark. He's got Theodore on the inside, and he finds him. So Darcy Theodore's going to switch towards centre wing broadcast sides. All right. Oh, well played there by Carmody there. Did very well not to give away a free kick. Lincoln Dare did brilliantly. Hand passed away. Carmody, well, he's well tackled by Edge. Hand passed towards the boundary, and it's gone over. We'll get a boundary throw in. Good footy again. Going in for the footy. It's finals-like intensity at the moment. We played 21 minutes first quarter on the Richardson's real estate time clock. Short boundary throw, and we're going to do it all over again. I think the young man was a little bit too far in. I think he'll come in about 10 metres and...
I don't reckon the ruckmen were ready for it.
No, he wanted to get it over and done with, didn't he?
He just heaved her in.
Thrown it again. Dare wins the tap down. That was Levi. Carmody couldn't quite take it cleanly. Marnie. Stephen. Good, like 2 battering rams. Kept the ball in, did really well. Here comes Michael Robb. Couldn't quite take it, but Allen was brilliant through traffic. Hand pass looking for no one in particular. Comes out there to Cunningham. Good kick inboard. Just missed Smith at the last second. Permazel. Smith. Cass got a kick off the ground. But it's all Will Jacobs there. He's the only player there. Look at Campbell Scott. Good hand pass back to Felikos. Dean Felikos has it now. Goes into the centre of the ground. That's a good kick. Finds Real Riddell. Quickly wheels and goes. Goes up towards the half-forward flank. Looking for Jenkin. Good mark. Had to stay composed there. He's looking for Dom. Where is he? He's too far out to find him, no. Good punch away there. Here's a opportunity now with Keegan. Good kick over the top. Finds Brody Stevens. He marks the big man. Goes short. Shocking kick off the boot. And finds Michael Robb. Quickly plays on. Looking that time for Dom or Lincoln. And Lincoln might have been a free kick, and he'll get it too on the siren. It was a bit unnecessary there from the Cats' defence.
Yeah, definitely push in the back there.
Yeah, didn't need to do that either because the siren had just went. And Lincoln Dare, let's not forget, he kicked the winning goal against it Lawn back on the King's birthday weekend. And he'll go back to put the Swans in front at quarter time. So he comes in now, Link Dare. Big kick here, 40 metres out, and it looks all right off the boot, and he's squeezing it through.
It's a good kick.
Good kick from Link Dare, and it's a goal at A contender, and the Swans lead at quarter time.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Well, the first quarter, we promised everything and has delivered so far after 23 minutes. And the Alvie lead this one at quarter time, 2 straight 12. Lead the Cats 1-4-10 Patch, and Link Dare, the goal kickers for the Swans, while Jet Price, the only goal kicker for the Cats. Sit back and buckle up because this is going to be a fun next 3 quarters to watch. We'll take a break. Back with the second quarter thanks to Kelly Civil Constructions. After this with Alvie lead 2 straight 12 to the Cats 1-4-10.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Hi, it's Chris from Westvic Garage Doors. Looking to replace a roller door, sectional door, or install a commercial roller shutter at your workplace? Give Westvic Garage Doors a call. We can look after servicing and automation.
Westvic Garage Doors, the Mix FM Business of the Month.
The sowing season is fast approaching. If your current seed drill isn't up to the task, then take a look at a new Seed Hawk seed drill from Class Harvest Centre, Swain and McCabe Colac. You'll find a limited number of Seed Hawks at this year's price, meaning big savings for you and time saved on the land. Beat the price rise and secure your new Seed Hawk seed drill. See the team at Class Harvest Centre, Swain and McCabe Colac today.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension, together with a steel-fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Looking for fencing products? Then look no further than your local CRT store in Simpson. They have pine posts, strata posts, star droppers, plain wire and barbed wire, as well as all your electric fencing needs. Parlours Home Hardware, Barrymore Street, Simpson.
The Ball and Chain, at home in Simpson for over 50 years. Pop in and taste some of their delicious meals with weekly specials, or make it a date each Wednesday for pot and palmer night for just $20. Check out the menu and make a booking by simply searching Ball and Chain Simpson on Facebook. The Ball and Chain, open every Wednesday to Sunday.
To be a traveller comes with great responsibility. The responsibility to choose from a huge range of new and used campers, caravans, pop-tops and motorhomes. Prestige Jayco Geelong will guide and assist and make sure you hit the road with the best choice. Some 2022 models available for immediate delivery. Free no-obligation quotes from Jayco Finance and Jayco Insurance available. Plus a spare parts and caravan accessories store on site for all your caravan needs. Prestige Jayco Geelong, Bellarine Highway, open 7 days a week.
Opportunity, growth and stability. That's what AKD gives locals, a chance for a fresh start at a leading local organisation, offering 4-day working weeks between Monday and Friday, a shift pattern that may suit your lifestyle and the ability to progress your career. AKD has a range of different options available, including machine operators, forklift drivers, truck drivers and more. So why not set yourself up with a position at Australia's largest sawmill business, AKD. For more info, visit akd.com.au.
Hold the doors! Hold the doors! Oh.
Next train, 50 minutes.
Oh, shut up. Wait, there's a KFC. $3.95 Go Buckets. Shut up and take my money!
Not everywhere and not forever. Pick up only.
What makes you a local of the Great Southwest? You've probably had a swim in the lake. You've found yourself bogged in the Otway Forest. And you love a Holmes Bakery sausage roll. Holmes, the best in the West. Murray Street, Colac.
A new range of footwear has landed at Sports Power Colac, including the latest ASICS netball shoes. Perfect if you need a pair in the lead up to finals. Give yourself the edge with new footwear from Sports Power Colac. Your local experts, Murray Street, Colac.
Powered by KFC Colac, AKD Softwoods, Sports Power and Kelly Civil Construction. This is CDFNL Live.
Quarter time here in this top of the table clash, and it has everything so far has delivered, and hopefully these next 3 quarters it's just what the first quarter was looked like. It was 2 straight 12 Alvie for the goal from Lincoln Dare after the quarter time siren. They lead the Cats 1-4-10. Lincoln Dare and Chris Patch, the goal kickers for the Swans. Well, Jet Price kicked truly for their only goal for the Cats, where they did have a few chances in that opening term to really really make a statement on this game, but they haven't done so. And Alvie have gone down the error and kicked 2 goals from the couple of key towards there in Patch and Link there. Still Dom down on 99 at the moment, but he hasn't had a great deal of opportunities supplied to him down there. We'll get some Stefcom stats thanks to AJ Brady.
Yeah, always busy on the Stefcom stat sheet. That first quarter, no exception, boys. Colac+Imperials 9 free kicks in that first term, 9 also to the Alvie side. Couple of hit-outs to Jack Skinner of the Imperials side, 8 to Levi Dare in that first term. Lincoln Dare also a couple. Not many stoppages in that first term, which was good to see. Looking at the Colac+Imperials, one who's flown under the radar as the major stats winner on the Imps, Drew, might be Flynn Wisby. 3 kicks, 4 handballs and 1 mark. 7 disposals in that first term. 6 also to Jeremy Spokes, the 150 gamer. 5 kicks, 1 handball and 3 marks. Good to see the little fella taking a few marks. On the Alvie side of things, 8 disposals in that first quarter. Andre De Lorenzo, 5 kicks, 3 handballs and a couple of marks. Of course, 7 of those came in the first 7 minutes, Drew. Apart from him, couple on 6. Lincoln Dare, 5 kicks, 1 handball and a couple of marks. Clay Jenkins, 5 kicks, 1 handball and 3 marks. We're also on mark watch for Chris Patch, who has 4 to quarter time. Those are the leading stats winners. Thanks to Stefcom, Drew.
Thank you, AJ. We'll go around the grounds thanks to Think Order. Illawarra back 6-1-37 lead. Apollo Bay 2-1-13. Nothing from Berry and nothing from the Eagles yet, but Lorne have got the jump on South Colac, 3-2-20 to not yet to score South Colac. So big start there for the Dolphins away from home, trying to cement their top 3 spot. But boys, brilliant first quarter. Pretty much as expected, but when 1v2 play off against each other.
Yep. No, I thought Imp's willingness to take the option in the centre corridor was interesting. They looked very dangerous. They just could not quite find that final target when they got inside forward 50, but a couple of times they really looked like they were going to open Alvie up, but the Alvie defence was lucky enough to hold up. But what do you think, Pete?
Yeah, correct. And your analogy was right with that extra player Alvie had behind the ball where Imps pushed one back deep.
Yes.
Alvie stayed up in the midfield.
Yeah.
So
We've got the kids joining you, Pete.
Yeah, they're all good, the kids. Play the kids and look after your sponsors.
And do different stuff.
Yeah. So that's spot on, and it's interesting to see how they'll do it this quarter, Pete.
Second term underway here, thanks to Kelly Civil Constructions here. It is the Swans leading this one 2 straight to 1-4, and the ball's quickly kicked forward here for the Cats. Well done, Monola. Nearly should have been watered for a free kick, and it comes to a note after receiving the hand pass from O'Shaughnessy. He's kicked it a wing, couldn't find Stevens. He went to ground. Jacobs was like, he nearly had him in the ankle lock. Comes out to De Lorenzo. He's kick inside 50. He's got okay to Patch on the leg. Got it.
5 marks, Drew.
Chris Patch on fire, and he's taken the mark. He wants Dom. Dom's lurking.
Come on.
Well, you heard it from the box there. I think it was Joe
have a shot.
Have a shot. And Chris Patch.
Dom's 4-on-1 by the time he takes his kick.
So it's a handicap match between those two those guys at the moment.
SummerSlam, Drew, tomorrow.
Yeah, from Detroit. Looking forward to watching that tomorrow. Then going to watch St Mary's and Colac. Chris Patch has already kicked one. He'll kick from 45. Kick looks all right. It's just going to fall short. It's going to hold the brace. Domno's got it! He's got it! And he's taken the mark, and this is the moment.
Just fell in his lap, people. Eric.
He just fell in his lap, and he's got the opportunity to kick goal 100.
It's a tricky shot, Pete, but what do you reckon?
Got the Spider-Man
he's
ready.
got it.
He comes in. And he has missed.
Oh, Dom, what are you doing to us?
Dom, just missed.
I'm sick of seeing AJ get undressed.
We don't want that happening, surely.
You love my hairy chest, don't you, Pete?
Kids are listening to this, AJ, so keep it to yourself, please.
I think the defenders all thought that was going to lob through for a behind.
No, Allen brings the ball back into play. Jeez, he ran a fair way. And he thumps the kick up towards the halfback flank. Skinner's got a good run of it. Well played in the end by Patch. Stevens breaks a couple of tackles. Hand pass was under pressure. Gardner now has it for the Cats. Chipping ball looking for Wisby. Well played. He's taken the mark. Quickly rots it off to Tannis. Gets a hand pass away down to Garner. He's just not sure what to do with it at the moment. His kick, though, is okay. Was off the side of the boot, but it works okay to Spokes. He's going to centre the ball to the centre of the ground. That's not a great kick, though. Moralia dropped what he should have taken. Levi there gets the hand pass to him, though. To Jacobs. Back to Moralia. His kicking board's okay. Vale dropped what he should have taken. Good handball to Rob. And he's off to the races. Chipping ball over the top is a dangerous one, but it works to Jenkin. Hand pass to Link there. Runs to 50. Goes in by and here he is. Got him. And he marks directly in front this time.
Thanks to Steve Finn. Bury 3-1, Simpson 2-4. Thanks, Vinny.
And this is the moment here for Dom Dare as he goes for goal number 100.
He's directly in front, Drew. Only about 35, maybe 30.
He's directly in front. He's had a week to wait.
The kids are ready.
The kids are ready to walk on. Dom Dare, 99 goals. Equal leader in the state. He fell short on a couple of occasions. Comes in. And here's history! History
the kids.
And here they come!
And AJ's just jumped the fence.
He becomes the first player
stats for a couple of minutes.
since 2015 to kick 100 goals in a home and away season. And there's your goal at A contender. Congratulations to Dom Dare.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
What a moment in history. I know a few players have done it. And I've known Dom for a long time, so congratulations to him. And the co-coach in 2024, pretty fitting that Lincoln Dad brought the ball into him. 3-1-19 Alvie, lead Kim's 1-4-10. Greg Allen, Farmers Junior, scoreboard. What a moment in history, Pete.
Drew, that has to be the goal of the day, doesn't it? It doesn't matter what happens from here. It has to be
that's
the goal
right, under a lot of pressure. So what time is it now? So is he the first in the state? We'll have to mark down the
we'll
time.
have to keep an eye on it because there's another one on the state who's on the same thing on 99 goals, so... I'll have to check
234, he kicked it.
234. It was Braden Grenfell from Mawong. He's from Marwong. Up near Bendigo. He's on 99 as well. Back to the play we go. The ball's gone to centre half forward. Rob attacked it pretty well but couldn't quite take it. Here's Link there again. Brilliant kick under pressure. And finds Clay Jenkins. Gee, that was brilliant there from Link there. He's been involved in everything so far.
And a couple of good minutes.
I tell you, boys, Clay Jenkins, 5 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet.
Yeah, he has played well.
Clay Jenkins directly in front. This for the fast start in the second quarter for the Swans.
Tell you what Dom's done is he's dragged Tommy Carlo out from the goals.
And he's missed that one. Sorry,
which was smart because he's dragged it tall away from the goal square.
Yep, very smart.
So the
We spoke
Swans
about that, didn't we, Pete?
Yeah.
lead this one by 10 points. Early stage, the second term. Dom there, if you just tuned in, has kicked 100 goals.
Something you see, Pete?
Yeah, I think one of the Imps blokes might have fell over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What a moment in history this afternoon as Noah Allen comes away with the ball. And he thumps it long. That's a, geez, a lot of players slipping over, but a great mark by Skinner.
You got to do them bootlaces up, Pete.
Yeah, that's right. It can be dangerous, can't it?
That's it indeed. Yeah, he has it now. Skinner kicks up towards the centre of wing position. Cunningham's got a shocking bounce, but well played by Patch. Paddles it backwards to Jenkins. Kicks up towards centre wing. Not a great kick. Tanner should have got a free kick. Spokes come barging in. Hits the hand pass away down to Cunningham. His hand pass was smothered. Here's Keegan. Hand pass. Spokes paddled on, but taken away by Marnie. Marnie gets the hand pass away now to Rob. Rob kicks inside 50. Dom there should have got a free kick. Umpire missed that one. Coming through there, Kale. He's right. Going into the tap, and Dom there can smell a bit of blood here. Ball pin will get a ball up.
Thank God it's not ours.
So, I'm not sure of the stats there, AJ, but I think Sam Marnie's doing a pretty good job on Campbell Tennis.
I'll come back to it, mate.
Yeah, having a good start too from Sammy Marnie. One down by Link there. Jenkins held a bit of the jumper. Umpire missed it. Patch. Garner. He's well tackled by Mulder. Garner comes back for seconds. Kick was well smothered. She nearly got Michael Robb, nearly had his head ripped off. Mulder well tackled. Umpire lets play go on. Ball pin. We'll get a ball up.
So 3 kicks, 3 handballs to Sammy Marnie, but been very good in the stopping role.
And Campbell Tennis.
Campbell Tennis. I'll come back to it, Pete.
Yeah.
Ball thrown up. Stevens. Levi just took it out of the ruck and just banged it on the boot. Cunningham did well with the punch away on Moralia. Let's Theodore. A clear patches on the way through. That's silly from Lee Cunningham. Absolute silly there. But didn't need to do it. He got Moralia high. I don't know what he's complaining about because...
So, Pete, Campbell Tennis, 3 kicks, 1 handball to this stage.
Yeah, so I'd say that's a win for Alvie there.
Yes, definitely.
Campbell has had an outstanding year, one of the favourites for the Marnie medal, isn't he?
Yes. Been off the boil today, Liam Cunningham. And he goes long, Morale up towards inside 50. Link down to cover. There's a take on outstanding mark. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. He had absolutely no right to mark that. He came in and he split between 2 players, got the mitts out and stuck into it. And he'll go back and have a shot for his second from about 35 metres out. And the boys, the Swans, are just starting to get on top around the ground.
I tell you, Link had his hands like Peter Hickey on a meat pie.
30 out, Link there. He's shanked off the boot. I still think it's all right, though. Didn't look great off the boot. But nonetheless, Lincoln Dare kicks his second. And it's a goal that they contend. And the Swans have started this quarter like a house on fire.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
He's already got his second, but he's having a massive impact. And it's just been a good start. A little period here for the Swans. They lead by 16. They're 4-2-26. Imps 1-4-10. We played 7.5 minutes second term. Thanks to Kelly, Civil Constructions, Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Dangerous forward line. It's a different setup to last year, but we've got Chris Patch, we've got Lincoln Dare, and we've got Dom Dare. And we're missing Paddy Seal. Come finals time, they're going to be pretty hard to handle.
Especially when Lincoln can mark them like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, back in the middle now. Here they go again. Riddell. Hand pass again to Marnie. He's been good. Hand pass back to Lockie Mulder. Mulder on centre wing. Kicks up towards centre half foot. Here he is again. Linked there. Too good. Takes the mark 55 metres out. Goes inside 50. Dom's on a lead against Kyle. Just a little quite took the mark there. Tanis. Hand pass missed the target there. Here's a chance for O'Shannessy. Hand pass here to Theodore. Tanis caught one behind play, but he seems to be okay. Goes up towards centre half forward. Just can't get anything clean at the moment here, the Cats at the moment. Jacobs, hand pass to Permazel. He does it at half back. Gets a hand pass over the top to Falikos. He better be quick, but he did okay. Runs his full measure, and he's got Michael Robb all by himself. How did that happen? 55 metres out. He's got a wheel and go inside 50. Kicks looking for Williamson. Patch has to go. Well, dropping the mark that time with Stevens. Here's Allen again now, running out of the back line now for the Cats. It just need to settle things down a little bit. Kicks up towards the wing, just wide of Wisby. And it's gone over the line and out of bounds. We'll get a boundary throw in. Boys, Cassius. slowed things down a little
They're
bit.
just a little bit rattled at the moment.
They are
Yeah.
shell-shocked at the moment
Yeah.
with the amount of ball that's coming into the Alvie forward line.
Yeah, they've held up pretty well considering what's come in there, but
Boundary throwing now here with the Swans leading by 16 points. It's been 2 goals, 2 to no score. The last couple of years in the second quarter, Cats always struggle in second quarters, but they need to get somehow back control in this game, otherwise the Swans are going to run a mucker with them at the moment here. Another great tackle there by the Swans. The tackling pressure's been outstanding like last week. Ball pinned will get a ball up.
As you say, though, Pete, Imp's got to rejig this because they've got the loose player behind the ball, but Alvie's got that extra around the ball,
Yeah.
which is creating damage to them.
yeah, that's right. If they can't get that chain of link that chain up as they run the ball down the ground, there's no point having that extra player back.
No.
Tell you, a lot of players slipping over, boys. It must be
Yeah.
pretty slippery out there. Skinner, kick up to a something ball was half hit. Here's Morales, been busy. That's a throw. Umpire missed it. Skinner, through traffic, did really, really well. Snaps the ball up towards half forward. Bouncing footy, and in fact, it's gone out of bounds on the full. So Felicos quickly quills and goes. Goes short to Jacobs. Players on Felicos run hard. He's at half back here. That was pretty crude there from Campbell Scott.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
was
going to be a free
unnecessary
kick.
there.
Unnecessary at that. So a free kick will go
Here
to
comes
Cinnamon.
Roosevelt. Here comes Roosevelt.
He's not far off. Allen, no, he's wants the ball here, boys. Stevens couldn't quite take the mark. Hand passed away to Edge. Oh, just saw Roosevelt coming. Lets him on top of it. Hand pass there. Far as it comes to Arnold. To Stephen. Back to O'Shannessy. O'Shannessy ball. Looking for Wisby. Good defensive work by Allen. And it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
He should have gave it to him.
Yeah.
Lockie Roosevelt was tearing through the middle of the ground for a handball. He should have given it off and he would have dropped it in the goal square.
Paul Listro wouldn't be too happy to watch some of these players a little bit undisciplined at the moment. Couple of silly free kicks from really good players. It doesn't. I understand the frustration, but that's not going to help you get yourself back into this game. Tannis through traffic stood up and just banged the ball up towards centre wing. Bouncing footy looking for Campbell Scott, well played by Felicos. Hand pass back, it comes to Jacobs. Jacobs kicked to centre wing there. George Stephen underneath this one. Good contest there. Garner to Tannis. Just set upon here. Here comes Stephen. This is more like it. The kick inside 50 looking for Spence. He's hardly been sighted. Here's an opportunity. It just paddles the ball, but Felicos was really good there. The Swans defence standing tall for the time being. Kick though wasn't great though. Finds Edge. Here for the Cats. Not sure what to do with it defensively. Brilliant behind the ball, being told to go. Now, what's going on here?
Reversed, is it?
No, it might have been on the full.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened there. Might have been out of bounds on the full.
We'll say it's on the full then.
So Jacobs kicked to centre wing, looking that time for Link there. Punched the ball away. Allen's hand pass went only as far as Arnold there for the Cats. And hand pass are really looking for no one in particular. And Garner just right out of tarmac. We'll get a boundary throw in here at the moment here. Feels like the Cats just need a bit of a timeout at the moment.
Yeah, times like this, they really miss Sammy Lucas, don't they?
They
He's
do,
that that extra tall defender, and he's pretty calm when he's down there too, and can take that big grab. And they just haven't been able to.
No steady influence.
No easy balls down there at all, is there?
Allen through traffic was good. Riddell was held of it, no free kick. Ball's gone back towards half-foot here for the Cats. Oh, well played there that time there by the youngster there in McKay. Just come through there. The kick wasn't great off the boot. Looking that time for Smith, but Felicos pushed him underneath the footy. Paddles the ball forward. Well played again by the defensive Alvie. Here's Riddell now. Received a handball from Jacobs. Kicks up towards centre wings, a good kick. Campbell Scott did really well not to get away a free kick. In fact, just punches the ball out of play, and we'll get a boundary throw. And Danny Allen probably wants a free kick, but he wanted none of it, said the umpire. We'll get a boundary throw in on centre wing. So the Cats all of a sudden on the back foot. We haven't said that too many times in 2023. They've lost one game for the season. That was against Birregurra in round 3 in one of the games of 2023.
I just think they've got it wrong at the moment, Imps. They need to tighten up on that Alvie behind the ball.
Yeah, Jacobs is the loose man there at the moment.
You don't want him loose.
No, that's right. Here's Morale. He's been busy. That should be holding the footy, I reckon. No, boundary throw-in.
So just on Jacobs, 2 kicks, 5 handballs this quarter, Pete, 7 disposals on the Stepcom
he's
stat
had
sheet.
an influence.
And having a very, it's just as soon as the season's got a bit better, he's having a really...
Allen's drifting forward.
Yeah, might be the smart thing to do, I reckon.
Marnie's going with him.
Yeah, Sam Marnie having a good game himself. In fact, no, Marnie's just going to go into that contest.
He's going to go back to Campbell Tennis, I think.
Dare wins the tap, then that was Levi. Kale, Bailey couldn't quite take it cleanly. Just can't find clean ball at the moment here, they're going at the Cats. Here's a chance there with Edge there through traffic. Fires out a hair pass to Stephen. Stephen now has it here on centre wing. Kicks up towards the left, right up forward flank. Allen got up very early. Did well not to give away a free kick. Brought the ball to ground. Spokes wants a free kick. Here's a chance for his Spence. I think that's his first kick. Goes inside 50. Scott was held. Scott was held. He wins himself a free kick. And he'll go back and have a shot 20 metres out, directly, almost directly in front.
But see, all of a sudden, Allen pushes forward. Alvie got a man up. They get a contest and
bring the ball to ground and
potential goal.
Yeah, that's right.
So Campbell Scott's already kicked one behind today. He's had a quiet afternoon. He's got a couple of free kicks. Might be frustration, but you all know how capable and how explosive he can be. We saw kick 2 outstanding goals on Good Friday when these two sides played to really spark up the Cats from that famous victory. And this is a very important time now. Can he deliver from 30? And he has missed it. That can sometimes be his downfall, Campbell Scott.
You need them all.
2 behinds his kick so far this afternoon. They go to 1-5-11. They trail by 15 points. Alvie, a 4-2-26. We'll play 15 minutes in this second term, thanks to Kelly Civil Constructions.
Steve Bailey, Scott paid the young guns in the Geelong Addy during the week.
Yeah,
so,
having a very good year too.
Yeah.
By reports, one of the leading contenders for the Mapho medal later in this year. Here's Arnold. Villanel's gone to centre wing. He's seen set upon by 2 Swans. Let's come, and he just had a moment to think about it, and he got one hell, I would have thought. Umpire, let's play go on. Williamson comes in. Permazel around him as well. Ball pin will get a ball up. What thoughts on Angus Permazel's season, boys? I reckon his last few weeks have been really good.
Yeah, he's a good young kid, isn't he? He's finding his feet. Once he gets to his 30, 40 games, he'll be good.
Yeah, he's been in really good form over the last month or so. Angus Permazel. Coming through now, Garter. Just hacks the kick forward up towards centre wing. Now Alan Pye's a very, very good tackle. Umpire Evans has given it to me and I'll throw it up. Well done down by Noah. Alan created a contest. And we'll have another ball up here. So the Cats slum here. Can sneak in next couple here. Because it's been all Alvie, but they've only been the 2 goals, 2 added so far. Geez, got up early that time with Skinner. Tannis. Snaps the ball up towards half forward, but well played in there by Permazel, the bloke I was just talking about. Takes a really good defensive mark.
Andre's out too.
And now what's happening here? It's a 50-metre penalty, it's 2.
First for the day.
And I think Callum Smith might have went over the mark. So the Swans will go towards half forward. And Permazel is going to go inside 50. Low throwing ball. Dom there couldn't quite get there. Here's a chance for Bailey Cahill. He did really well. Snaps the ball into the centre of the ground here.
Got 3 here.
Oh, they got 3 here, but here's a chance there. What can they do with it? Mackay just couldn't quite do anything clean, but Jacobs was brilliant there. Created the contest. Price, he can't take it cleanly. Williamson likewise, but he's going to get himself a free kick, I'd say.
They were just able to hold it up until the cavalry arrived.
Guys, a little bit of a quarterback pass there from Jacobs. Here's Williamson to Roosevere. Beautiful ball looking for Jacobs, but it went over his head, and he's going to get a boundary thrown out of it there as well. So, boundary throwing here to take place. The Swans on top at the moment by 15 points. Cats just need to settle down. That's all they're doing.
Yep.
Boundary throwing once again here at the moment here. It's going to be Skinner against Levi there. In front was Levi. He won the tap down. Mulder. He's immediately wrapped up by a couple of Cats. Not going anywhere. We'll get a ball up. Benny Tate gets us underway again. Dare. Levi won the tap again. Cass has a front kick, pushing the back against Rob. I don't think any in the crowd would argue with that. He's got himself a free kick here right in front of it. Their broadcast position here. Goes backwards and finds Ozzie Arnold. He has it now. He's running on defensive goals. He's going to go short and finds Cahill. That's Tommy Cahill. Has it now. So just a slow patient build up until the long kick. This is when the problem there, De Lorenzo has to get back, but often then everyone missed it and let Cunningham onto it. So he's going to centre the ball to the centre of the ground. That's a dangerous kick. Skinner had to come in from up there, which he had to. Kick off the ground by Spokes. Goes up towards the 50-metre line. Allen has to create, which he did. He did really well against 2 Swans, and he won the footy somehow. I don't know how he did that, but he's been penned for a throw. I thought he got a hand pass away, and a free kick will go to the Swans. They just need a timeout, as I said, boys. Just getting a little bit frustrated. Out ball, not a good kick, finds De Lorenzo. And the Swans are away again on centre wing. Kick, though, wasn't all that great from De Lorenzo, but it's okay to link there. Breaks the tackle. Goes over the top to Mulder. Mulder's taken the mark. He's behind the mark, which he has to. Quickly plays on. Centre goes to the hot spot. Domney's in the box seat. Got mitts to it. Couldn't mark it. Good enough to recover, however. Went to ground. Jenkins did really well against 3, but only as far as Cass. And he just thumps it as far as he can, looking for Wisby. Shocking bounce to the Sharon here, but he did really well there through traffic, but just couldn't quite take it. Here's a chance for De Lorenzo. De Lorenzo kicks a beautiful pass, and Patch takes the mark. Been very good this afternoon, Chris Patch. Goes inside, fits in the pocket, not a great kick. And Tommy Cahill read it well off Dom there, and he's taken the mark in defence.
He's done a good job today,
He has, Tommy.
hasn't he?
Yeah. So he's going to go over the top. Reds dangerously. Lucky. Yeah, through the hands. Jenkins to Vale. Vale gets a hand pass away to Rob. Look out. Got around 2. Gets a hand pass away now to Jenkins. Picks it up. Hand pass back to Rob. Back to Monahan. They're mucking around with it. Link Des. Chipping little ball. Finds Al Williamson. 50 metres out. Great tackle, Tanis. That might spike the Cats.
That was relentless from him,
Correct.
Stairs.
Yeah, well done.
Great defensive pressure there. Campbell Tanis says, let's just slow it down. The Canada concede a goal before half-time. Goes short to Riley Edge. Riley Edge now has it. Goes inboard. Finds Jeremy Sparks who dropped the sitter. Lincoln did away for him, no. Spale might have got one high there, I reckon, but the umpire said play on. Ball pin will get a ball up.
Yeah, I reckon if I heard Lincoln come up behind me, I might have dropped it too.
Yep.
It's just the 2 goals kicked in this second quarter, but have been Albion at the lead by 15 points. Kind of like the Cats are hanging on. Vale. Kicked only as far as O'Shaughnessy. Barely to 15. So umpire gives you a bit of it out. Goes over the top to Tommy Cahill. And he marks it on defence. Been told to go. Snapping high up and under kick. That's a risky one there too, but Wisby did okay.
Oh, well
and he
done.
takes the mark and quickly plays on. Kickling board finds Smith. What can the Cats do here? If they can sneak a goal before half-time. Takes some momentum into it. High kick's all right. Mark taken here. He's at half-forward here. Theodore has it and kicks inside the pocket. Not a great kick. Campbell Scott, what a mark! Did a great mark. It wasn't a great kick off the boot. Fellicos was in the box seat, and Campbell Scott somehow read it well, got the mitts up and took a ripper, and marks 10 metres in from the boundary, and this is a very important kick on the just before half-time. It's kick 2 behind Campbell Scott.
Drewy and AJ's.
AJ's not giving you anything there.
No, of course he doesn't.
He's worried about Essendon at the moment, but I haven't checked the score.
Let's have a look.
All right, Campbell Scott comes in. It's his 3rd time lucky. Don't tell me he's kicked it, but no, he hasn't. No. 1 behind. That was a tough kick, though, however. He's kicked 3 behinds, Campbell Scott.
Alvie's defence is set up really well in this quarter, and all the entries for Imps are coming wide, so there hasn't been really any easy shots, has there?
26 plays, 12. Hick, what's going on?
Essendon 50, Eagles 27, Crows 38, Suns 4. Missing to Miller.
Yeah, of course. That suspension for that squirrel grip during the week. You killed Dane Zorko in the Q clash. Ball's gone to the centre and he's linked out. Oh, done an old-fashioned pirouette. How about that? Can't pass it as far as Patch. Dispossessed. Keegan did pretty well there. This time Spence has to come up the ground. He's ragdolled. He's playing on the call. Comes out now to centre wing. Hickey. He linked Darren Callan. Spence having a bit of a word to say to one another. Guy's gone to half forward. We get a boundary throw in. I reckon Paul Listrom will have a word to some of these players at half time because they're getting a little bit frustrated.
Illawarra 62, Holloway 19, and that's about all that I can report on the apps.
Yep. If anyone's got a score from Birregurra
anywhere
and Ilwillupi and South Colac, please let us know. It'd be great to put it on the page at half time so what everyone else is doing. Here's an opportunity now with Cunningham. Cunningham's kicked to centre half forward. Spokes has to go. Price, in fact, well played. He's got an open goal. He kicks on its way. Which way with the ball bounced? Noah Allen was on himself 30 metres in the clear, but he ignored him.
He burned him.
Burned
him big time.
And it's gone through for a behind. So to go up the wide now, Wisby. He's had a good first half. Couldn't quite keep the ball in play, though. We'll get a boundary throw and 1-7 now to move on to now the Colac Imperials.
Like Lippy burnt Jimmy Twaits in the reserves. But Lippy did tell us that, resulted in 2 goals by burning Twaiter.
Oh, there you go. So that's going to be an interesting conversation on Mixed Brekkie on Monday.
Lippy's words, not mine. Bury is 7-3 to 3 goals 6 against Simpson at half time.
Thank you for that there.
Thanks, Cole.
Kicks up towards it. Alvie's gone inside 50. Tommy Cale did really well there. And he goes over the top. Now here's a chance for Stephen. He can run onto this one. Has to go, and he did. Jacob did really well there. Well, went to ground. Stephen on ground level. Marnie over the top. In fact, it was De Lorenzo. Well played, De Lorenzo. Jeez, he's had a good first half in his first senior game back. But his kick was well right there by Cunningham on Michael Robb. Two young guns in the competition. There is half time. A very interesting first half. It's tight. It's been physical, as expected, between these two really good teams. And I think Colac+Imperials will be going in half-time thinking they'll be lucky to be this close, I reckon. It is, I know they've had their chances, but Alvie doing a lot of things right. Alvie, 4-2-26. They lead the Colac+Imperials 1-7-13. Lincoln Dare has 2 goals, single to Dom Dare, who put his 100. Congratulations to him in that video of kicking his 100s up on their social media. And Chris Patch, Jet Price, the only goal kicker for the Colac+Imperials. And what was a very intense first half from both sides, boys, as you would expect from 1v2.
Yeah, no, it was great. I thought Alvie's backline in that quarter were terrific. Early in the quarter, the forward line looked like it was really going to fire up, but Imps actually steadied a little bit, not quite as much as they probably would have liked, but they did. But I think that last contest with Jacobs, he ran 30 or 40 metres to challenge George Stephen there. I thought a couple of steps out, George was going to get to the ball first, but Jacobs was able to impact that contest, and that's just what they've been doing all day, haven't they? They just impact that contest and make it hard, and there's no easy entries for Imps here at the moment.
No, that's right, and I think Imps structured up better in the last 5 minutes with Noah Allen going forward and taking Jacobs. He all of a sudden had to man up, and correct, Pete. He came off his man there and created a contest, which probably stopped a certain goal because Imps were out.
Yeah, just had saw Paul Istra just having a word to Noah Allen. So something might have to talk to some of these senior players at half-time, because there was some of them getting a couple of dumb free kicks and a little bit undisciplined, getting a bit frustrated, as you would be. But when things don't go on your way, but you're still in the game at half-time. So we've got a big second half coming up. In fact, it's 1-6-12. To the Colac+Imperials, to the Swans 4-2-26. Back to recap the first half. We'll go around the grounds and also around the course next to Think Water and, of course, Theodore Podiatry Group. It's the Swans on top of the ladder, on the live ladder as it stands right now. They lead 4-2-26 to the Cats, 1-6-12. Back with more from the recap the first half after this.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. 10 grand, 2 weeks, a K a day. Congratulations to our winners. Over 170 entry points, thousands of entries, and 10 winners.
Because of that purchase, you have now won $1,000.
Oh my God.
Oh, bloody sweet.
Woohoo! Fantastic.
That sounds terrific.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
Well, that's bloody unreal. Bloody believable.
Oh, thank you.
A K a day, thanks to the Colac, Otway and Corangamite Shire.
Hey, it's Chris here from Westvic Sheds and Garages. It's not in the name, but we love concrete. We have everything you need for concrete. Tools, equipment, mesh, sealers. Talk concrete with us.
Westvic Sheds and Garages, the Mix FM Business of the Month.
Do you or anyone you know suffer from heel, Achilles or foot pain? It can affect not only your daily activities, but also your ability to perform on the sports field. Theodore Podiatry Group offer all the latest treatment options for soft tissue injuries, including the only evidence-based extracorporeal shockwave therapy machine in Colac. To find out more, call the team and let them assist you to stay at peak performance both on and off the field. Theodore Podiatry Group.
Sick of being cold and wet when you're working outside? Then call into Ag Warehouse Colac+Simpson for a full range of men's and ladies' Kaiwaka parkas, overalls and over trousers. With Kaiwaka's no split seam lifetime warranty, it gives you some peace of mind. Plus, check out their range of keeping tracks, kids' wet weather parkas, overalls and overpants. Plus a huge range of gumboots for adults and children. Ag Warehouse Colac, the corner of Deans Creek Road and the Princess Highway, and Ag Warehouse Simpson, Lavers Hill Road.
Looking for power tools? Then look no further than Parlour's Home Hardware of Simpson. They have a huge range of Makita power tools, drills, circular saws, routers, angle grinders, jigsaws, sanders. If they haven't got what you need, they can order it in. Parlour's Home Hardware, Barrymore Street, Simpson.
The Ball and Chain, at home in Simpson for over 50 years. They can cater for your next function, from a birthday to an engagement or just a small family get-together. Just make sure you book early to avoid disappointment. The Ball and Chain, open every Wednesday to Sunday. Search Ball and Chain Herman Simpson on Facebook.
Reese Evans. G'day, Sean here from Reese Evans. For over 40 years, Kubota Australia has been the leading supplier of agricultural equipment. In that time, they've developed an extensive product range, from mowers, side-by-sides and garden equipment, from the industry-leading small tractors, and now all the way up to 170 horsepower M-Series tractors. Kubota has everything for your farm, including spreaders, speed discs and power harrows. Come check out the Kubota range today. Your partner in farming since 1951.
Opportunity, growth and stability. That's what AKD gives locals, a chance for a fresh start at a leading local organisation, offering 4-day working weeks between Monday and Friday, a shift pattern that may suit your lifestyle and the ability to progress your career. AKD has a range of different options available, including machine operators, forklift drivers, truck drivers and more. So why not set yourself up with a position at Australia's largest sawmill business, AKD. For more info, visit akd.com.au.
Shut up. Hey, you know there's a KFC up there? And it's 20 tenders and nuggets for $20. Shut up and take my money!
Not everywhere and not forever. Pick up only. FNL West can help with all your financial planning and lending needs. With offices in Colac, Camperdown, Warrnambool and now Torquay. Find FNL West on Facebook.
FNL West is an authorised representative of Consultant Financial Advisors, AFSL number 230323.
Do you know Vic Group Training can benefit your trainee and apprentice needs? We take care of your payroll, super, mentoring, compliance and work cover. We do the work for you so you can focus on your business. Contact us today, Vic Group Training.
Victorian Group Training. Powered by KFC Colac, AKD Softwoods, Sports Power and Kelly Civil Construction. This is CDFNL Live.
Yes, welcome back to this top of the table clash here at the Western Oval in beautiful sunshine. And Dom Dare with his 100th goal for those who've just joined us is on their social media platform. So congratulations to him. The Swans lead this one at half-time by 14 points. They're 4-2-26 to the Cats 1-6-12. Lincoln Dare, the only multiple goal kicker on the ground. He's got a couple. Dom Dare, obviously, and Chris Patch. Well, Jet Price has kicked the Cats' only goal in the opening half. So we'll go around the grounds thanks to Thickwater and Theodore Badice, who's particularly a bit of an upset in the A-grade nipple today, but we'll get to that in just a sec. We'll read some Stepcom stats first thanks to AJ Brody.
Yeah, been very big first half on the Stepcom stat sheet. It always is. Imps 12 free kicks in that first half, 13 to Alvie. In that second term, Pete Mulheron, a lot less free kicks paid after the 9 apiece in that first term. Only 4 in that second term to Alvie, 3 to Colac+Imperials. As far as the hit-outs go, Brody Stevens has finished the half with 1 hit-out, 4 to Jack Skinner on the Imperials side of things, 18 to Big Levi Dare on the Alvie side of things, 4 also to Link there, who's had a massive first half, boys. He's on 17 disposals at half-time, Link, 12 kicks, 5 handballs and 4 marks. Clay Jenkins has also been really busy, 7 kicks, 5 handballs, 5 marks, 12 disposals, so a mark watch for Clay Jenkins. Also mark watch for Chris Patch, 6 kicks, 3 handballs and 6 marks, 9 disposals to half-time, 12 also to De Lorenzo, 9 kicks, 3 handballs, 3 marks, 8 of those coming in the first term. Looking at the Imperials side of things, 13 to Luke Garner, 9 kicks, 4 handballs, 3 marks. Had a lot of work to do in the defensive half of the ground. Couple on 11, Noah Allen, 6 kicks, 5 handballs, no marks. He's got an important role to play in this second half. Jeremy Spokes, the 150 gamer, 8 kicks, 3 handballs, 4 marks, 11 disposals. 10 to Flynn Wisby, who had 7 in the first term, 4 kicks, 6 handballs and 3 marks. Those are the leading stats winners to half-time, thanks to Stepcom, boys.
Just before we go around the grounds, thanks to Thinkwater. Going to the mix, 1063 app to score yourself 4 Medallion Club tickets to the big game on Friday night between Geelong and Collingwood. This is coming up on Friday night. Just when you download the free Mix FM app, just click on the Win tab in the app and pop your details in, and you'll get a chance to draw 4 Medallion Club tickets to the big game at the MCG next Friday night between the Cats and the Pies, either on the app or on Google Play. So that's some of the tickets there if you want to go watch some Friday night footy down at the MCG. We'll go around the grounds thanks to Thinkwater and obviously Theodore Badice Group. Illawarra back 10-2-62. They lead Apollo Bay 3-1-19. Birregurra 7-3-45. They lead Simpson 3-5-23. And Lorne 4-3-27. They lead South Colac 2-4-16. Still nothing yet from the Western Eagles and Otway Districts. Meanwhile, on the netball, thanks to Theodore Badice Group, Simpson 47 have defeated Birregurra 43 and a bit of an upset there. So well done there to Simpson there as well. And South Colac 37. They currently lead Lorne 30. That's thanks to Theodore.
That's a good game too.
Yeah, good game of netball there between two good sides. There's South Colac trying to stay in the top 3 Meanwhile, Lawn trying to stay their spot in the 5 with the Colac Imperials hot on the heels. In the AFL halftime at Marvel Stadium, it is Essendon 7-8-50 day lead to West Coast Eagles 4-3-27. Kyle Langford has 4 goals for the Bombers, and Zach Merritt and Darcy Parish racking up big numbers, while Adelaide doing a number on the Gold Coast Suns. They're 7-3-45. It's the Gold Coast Suns at 1-5-11. Darcy Fogarty has 2 goals for Taylor Walker, just the 1 more. Matt Crouch, 16 possessions and 1 goal. I cannot believe they're taking him this long to play him, because he's a very talented player, and obviously he's starting to show the faith in Matthew Nicks. Back to this game here, boys. Alvie, you'll be pretty happy, I reckon. I think Colac Imperials have got a fair bit of work to do to get back into this game.
Yeah, look, scoring shots, 7 scoring shots to 6, so it's not all lost for Imps at the moment. I thought Flynn Wisby and young Jeremy Spokes probably went a bit quieter in that quarter. They'd done a fair bit of damage early in that game, so they need to recapture their the start where they started. I think Alvie, their run and carry was good. Their backline set up really well. They really haven't done the scoreboard damage that they probably could have. The Imps backline probably held them at bay for the amount of entries they had in that quarter. Maybe it's good that Dom's got his 100 out of the way, and maybe they'll look at a few other options now.
Yeah, I think 2 things I'd be working on if I was Paul Lister. I'd be trying to combat De Lorenzo on the wing.
Yep.
I think his influence on the game's been big, and somebody to get to link there. Yep. I think they're the best 2 players on the ground for mine. The 2 most influential, along with Big Levi in the ruck. But
yep.
I think the damage that those 2 guys are doing is why they've got a 16-point lead at the moment.
You go around the grounds in the Hampden League, quarter-time scores, because some of the scores are currently in progress at the moment. North Warrnambool 4-2, 26-day lead at Port Fairy 3-1-19. Game at the Friendly Societies Park. South Warrnambool 32-point leaders over Terang Mortlake. They're closing on half-time there at the Friendlies in much better conditions than what it was about a month ago there, because they had to transfer one of the games to the Reed Oval due to the ground being a little bit of a mud heap. While at the game at Portland's an entertaining contest. Cobden 7-9-7-61. They lead Portland 6-7-43. That's closing on half-time at Hanlon Park this afternoon. Like I said, Hick, just a few players just getting a little bit under the collar, getting away a couple of silly free kicks that they didn't necessarily give away. I think that's one of the messages for Paul Lister will give to his players in the second at half-time.
Yeah, well, this is finals footy, isn't it? It's an intense, it's got that tight, tough intenseness to it. Big expanses, so you sort of got to work that a little bit harder.
Yep.
And I think it'll be interesting to see how they actually react in this third quarter, Imps, because I think if they can get 3 or 4 goals and really put the pressure back on Alvie going into the last quarter, I reckon we'll have a real game on. But if they just let them roll along and let those 2 fellas influence the game as they have been, De Lorenzo and Link there, I think they could be 3 or 4, even 5 goals down going into the last quarter.
So Campbell Tannis and George Stephen haven't really had an influence. Sam Marnie's done an outstanding job on Campbell Tannis. Obviously, Scott is the most dangerous forward. Campbell Scott, the most dangerous forward for him. But, gee, I feel like I want to throw him into the centre square for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because, he's got that breakaway speed. And, I think I'd probably, even though he is their most dangerous forward, I'd be tempted to play him a little bit more in the midfield and try and get that shot.
Now.
Yeah.
Got to win the game.
His breakaway speed would then bring Cullen Spence into the game.
And now Noah Allen's pushed forward as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, big second half coming up here in this top of the table clash. We're back with that after the break here. The Sports Power Colac third quarter. Can the Cats get like they way back into this, or can Alvie take top spot at the end of round 16 after this afternoon? Back with more after this here.
No food. AJ, we got no food today.
Back after this break.
Hi, Troy Kincaid here from Richardson's Real Estate. Are you planning to purchase your first home, family home, next home, or forever home in 2023? If you are, don't hesitate to give us a call. By adding your details to our database, you'll be the first to know when a property matching your criteria becomes available on the market. Count on us to guide you through the process with expertise and care. Richardson's Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
IP, VoIP, VPN, SIP, NBN, CCTV. What does it all mean? Stevcom knows. They'll break down the jargon so your business gets the benefits of the latest technology. Call Stevcom today. They come to you.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2- or 4-wheel independent suspension, together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
The Ball and Chain, at home in Simpson for over 50 years. From delicious meals to holding your next function, they also offer accommodation for short-term and long-term stays. Stay up to date with the latest at The Ball and Chain by searching them on Facebook. The Ball and Chain, open every Wednesday to Sunday.
Opportunity, growth and stability. That's what AKD gives locals, a chance for a fresh start at a leading local organisation. Offering 4-day working weeks between Monday and Friday, a shift pattern that may suit your lifestyle and the ability to progress your career. AKD has a range of different options available, including machine operators, forklift drivers, truck drivers and more. So why not set yourself up with a position at Australia's largest sawmill business, AKD. For more info, visit akd.com.au.
Hi, I'm Tom.
And I'm Lockie. We're physios at the Cryo Bay Sports Treatment Clinic.
We're running a twice-weekly exercise program at Bluewater for people with hip or knee arthritis called the GLAD program. So if your legs are painful, weak or stopping you from doing the things you want to do, join our 6-week GLAD program to become strong again.
Call the clinic today to organise an assessment or book online. At the Cryo Bay Sports Treatment Clinic, we love keeping people active and healthy.
Hold the doors! Hold the doors! Oh.
Next train, 50 minutes.
Oh, shut up. Wait, there's a KFC. $3.95 Go Buckets. Shut up and take my money!
Not everywhere and not forever. Pick up only.
Planning a big house party, wedding, community event. Colac Hire has a range of equipment to help. Industrial heaters, cool rooms, generators and portable toilets. For all your local hire needs, drop into Colac Hire, corner of Apollo Bay Road and Forest Street.
What makes you a local of the Great Southwest? You've dressed up and walked down Murray Street for the Kana Parade. You've ran a couple of laps of Botanical Gardens. And you love a Holmes Bakery sausage roll. Holmes, the best in the West. Murray Street, Colac.
When driving long distances or driving early afternoon, a 15-minute power nap will help you arrive safely. Fatigue kills. Arrive alive, not dead on time.
Powered by KFC Colac, AKD Softwoods, Sports Power and Kelly Civil Construction. This is CDFNL Live.
Second half about to get underway here as the Swans lead this one by 14 points as we're about to start the third quarter, all thanks to Sports Power. Colac leaders are in the grounds. Illawarra Biak currently leading the footy. Birregurra leading Simpson by 20-odd points. And obviously Lorne just in front of South Colac. Well, Western Eagles are not played. We're still waiting for a score from them. We've got obviously Drew, the two Petes and AJ, but we've got also someone joining us who's going to be on the boundary rider for the second half. And of course, you know this film about probably the best brekkie announcer around in the area, I would have thought. And say good afternoon to Lippy.
The only brekkie announcer around in the area. I like that. Well played. No, thanks, boys. Thanks for having me. Yeah. Big crowd here. Looking forward to a big second half.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot to play for here in the next hour. So sit back and relax and enjoy the second half. And Vale out of the ruck just like that. Kicks up towards centre half forward. And Patch by himself's taken the mark. 2 kicks from goal. That's nearly a 50 from protected area, but umpire missed it. Kick through the hands of Jakin. Quickly recovers. Snaps for 35, and he's hit the post.
Hello.
The world was back in business this afternoon. So Clay Jenkins already kicked the 2 behinds this afternoon. He looked pretty dangerous at times, Clay Jenkins today. So the Swans get the first score of the second half. Allen brings the ball back into play. Kicks long to centre wing. Skinner's got a couple of used the body nicely and took a really strong mark against Carmody. Class Harbour centre mark of the day here. Cats desperately need the first goal. High up and under kick. Up towards centre half-forward flank. Levi down underneath this one. John, what he should have taken. Spence just takes the kick forward. Parker. Price on his hammer. Price in good pressure. Kicks off the side of the boot. And Stevens will be happy to see this go out. Dare did really well. Stevens did rough for the task as well. Hand pass in the arms of Roosevere. Hand pass was a bit hot for Jacobs. He's set upon there. Allen well tackled. Going to have to get the hand pass away to Marnie. Back to De Lorenzo to Roosevere. Roosevere's kicked his own just up towards centre half forward. Clean ball with 3 stumps out of the ground. Allen attacks the footy well, but well played by the youngster. Kicks up to centre wing. I'm not sure what sort of a kick was that. It was more of a kick and hope anyway. This hoping will go to the boundary, which it hasn't. Moralia been good. Cool handball over the top to Permazel. Sweeping 30-metre handball to Jenkin. The Swans are running again. Kick inside 50, but well out there by O'Shannessy. Read it well off the kick. Takes the mark. He goes short to Stephen. Georgie Stephen kicks towards the centre of the ground. Good punch away again by Jacobs. Jeez, he's having a good game. Is Jacobs there, and he kicks long, and he's given away down the ground against Garner. That's been the story there of the game so far. They're undisciplined. Rob's taking the kick. He's going short.
Lincoln's
and
out.
Lincoln there all by himself, taking the mark almost directly in front. He'll kick from just on 50.
Why do that?
Yeah, silly's play. That was, Hick.
I could have had a turnover there, and the ball's coming back to your end.
Yeah. Silly bit of play there. And Link there, directly in front. He's already kicked 2. Comes in, 48 metres. Got close to the man on the mark, but he's hit that delightfully well. No, it just fell short, and it's been conceded through by Cunningham, through for a rush behind. Gee, that looked good off the boot.
Yeah.
From 50. So that takes them on to 4 goals 4. Imps 1 goal 6. 2.5 gone third quarter, thanks to Sports Power Colac. Best day to go to Mondays.
Mondays, that's the day to be in there. That's when all the good stuff are in.
Another dangerous kick, and it's been cut off by Rob. Rob goes in ball. Beautiful kick. And finds the century maker. And Dom Dare, who marks at 35 metres. And probably the first real time that Dom Dare's got given a really good delivery this afternoon in this game.
Poor turnover, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And Tommy Carl's done an outstanding job on Dom today.
So Dom Dare's already kicked 1. And he's on 100, more importantly. This to give the Swans a fast start to this second half. Comes in now from 40 metres. And it looks pretty good off the boot. Just offline, though. And a good mark on the last line there. I think it was Smith. Kick, though. Gee, that was an interesting kick. Spokes couldn't quite shake it cleanly. Good harassing there by Monahan. And he did really well, too. And they're going to cause a turnover. Allen deep in the pocket. Goalkeeper stuff there from Allen. And he's going to slow things up again. Just can't get out of their back line at the moment. And Allen's going to go for a run. Fires out a quick hand passer now to Stevens. Stevens now goes over the top to Skinner. Oh, gee, a bit of confusion down there.
Son, I reckon, boys.
Yeah, I reckon they might be right in. Here's Michael Robb again. Centres the ball beautifully. And finds Sammy Marnie. Takes the mark. Sammy Marnie goes inside 50 with a kick. Dom's got 3 to beat. Punched the ball away to a dangerous spot. Patch slid over at the wrong possible time. Keegan dragged down by Carmody. And Carmody wins himself. No, he's been reversed. The non-officiating umpire was reversed for a dangerous tackle. For a sling tackle. Surely that's going to come back. And 50 as well. And the Cats are away too. Gee, that's a costly penalty.
Yeah. I'd like to see a replay of that.
I'd like to see the video.
Yeah. Well, Jack Evans originally paid holding the ball.
It's a big call to overrule from so far away.
There was nothing wrong with it. It was. You could have paid it either way, but nonetheless, 50-metre penalty has been picked out from Keegan. He goes to Skinner. So that might be the one off the Cats' need. So Skinner dumps the kick up towards half forward. Levi there's got a good run at this. Punched away by Spence. Border ground. Kick off the ground by Price. Here's a chance for Wisby. Not sure what to do with it. Hand pass back to Price. Price stabbing ball to the forward pocket. Campbell's got underneath this one. And took an outstanding class over centre mark of the day. He had absolutely no right to mark that, Campbell Scott. Filet Cost was in the box seat. And Campbell Scott is going to go back and have a really important shot at goal.
12-point turnaround.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, you don't like to see umpires have an influence on the game.
Well, technically, the right decision was paid, but the non-officiating umpire was 70 metres away and did pay it, so he could have overpaid holding the ball, and the other one's there. As Scott comes in, and he's missed it again. He's kicked 4 behinds, Campbell Scott, today. He's had one of those days.
Yep.
And Rosevy's off. 1-7 plays 4-4. Levi Derrick used the body brilliantly and took a strong grab. Class over centre mark of the day. They go up towards half forward again. Beautiful kick to Allen. They are out. Hand passed over the top to Patch. Patch runs to 40. Well done, Imps defenders. They did really well there. Holding the ball, advantage is paid. Spokes takes the mark. What can the Cats get out of this turnover here? He's on centre wing. Kicks up towards half forward. Spence and Rosevere. Oh, hit him in the head there, Callan Spence. Spence, take the footy hard, but Rosevere did really well there. Spokes come plunging through on Monahan. Boundary throw in. Right in front of the social rooms here. It's a massive crowd here for this game this afternoon, Rosevere and Spence. of course, former teammates. And we'll get a boundary throw-in at the moment here at this point in time. So boundary throw-in to take place about 60 metres from goal. Rosaviers is having a giggle with Callan Spence. That's good. That's great. Levi there just snaps the kick forward there. Raylan to take the footy well. He might win himself out. Itchy does. Wins the footy in the centre of the ground. Who's on his left? Wakay punches it away. Jacobs. God, he's been good today. Hand pass to Vale. Vale was good last week. That kick's beautiful under pressure. And fires Clay Jenkins on centre wing. On the edge of the square. But off his line, he's been told to play on. Kicks the centre half forward, looking for Link there. Too big, too strong. Mark 60 metres out. He's got Dom inside 50. The pass is all right, though. He got Metz to it. There was well punched away by Tommy Cale. Blum there went to ground. Dived over the top of the footy. He's going to win himself a free kick for in the back. It was there. And Dom Dare will take a shot at goal from about 35 to 40 metres out. He's on a 45-degree angle. And this, to put the margin over to 21 points.
He's got great closing speed, Tom Cale, hasn't he? Dom just hasn't been able to get that 2-yard break like he normally does.
No, might be a bit far out, though. He struggled to make the distance last time.
Yeah, so is there a breeze out there?
Yeah, well, we'll get Lippy to check that as he comes in from 45. Got close to the man on the mark, but he's hit that beautifully. That is lovely from Dom Dare, and he kicks his 101st goal for 2023, and it's a goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
That was absolutely perfectly off the moment it left the boot. He's got his second, and he's told Pete Hickey to get stuffed. I'll kick the distance. 5-4-34 to 1-7-13. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Fair bump, play on. Is there a breeze there, Lippy?
We've lost him.
Hang on, there we go. Just a slight breeze here, fellas. Nothing too advantageous. Advantageous, that's the word I'm looking for.
Very good.
So we've seen the two Dare boys have a shot earlier in the quarter and both fell short. So, yeah, maybe they just got tired legs.
They learnt.
Back in the middle now, Tannis. Scarred up. Levi just straight up through traffic. Little handball over the top, and Levi there's going to win himself a free kick, though, Hick. For I think it was holding the man.
It's just a little, George Stephen held on just a little bit too long.
Yep, so it's going to...
That's why you're one of the best.
Yep, so free kick will go to Levi Dare. He has it now. Goes out wide, good kick. Finds Parker. Parker over the top now, finds Permazel. Gee, another good game from the youngster. He's getting better and better each game he plays. That's a better kick. Beautiful. Finds Al Williamson. Alex Williamson now has it here between wing and half forward. He goes inside 50. Lincoln there's in the box seat, but the kick was a bit over the top for him. And Jackson Keegan takes the mate. Gets a hand pass away to Noah Allen. He's got to run a little bit of a tightrope here, and he's on the crook. The kick, though, is not going to do everyone any friends. Garner punches the ball away, but it's all Alvie. Mulder. Beautiful pass, and Allen's taking the mark. Gee, their pressure today has been outstanding. And Danny Allen will go back. Tough kick, though, but he's on the right side. He'll kick from about 25, but he's on about 10 in from the boundary. Gee, that was great play. Great pressure.
They just created that overlap, though, didn't they? They moved the ball from one side to the other and created the overlap.
Danny Allen comes in, and he's hooked it to the right. In fact, it's not going to score. And, in fact, it's gone over the line now to play. We'll get a boundary throw in.
That's the breeze, boys.
Yep, thank you, Lippy. So, Alvie really want to make a statement today, and somehow they've done that. They've kicked 5 goals to 1. Would have been a pretty impressive outfit so far to currently sit on top of the ladder on percentage at stands right now. Boundary throw in. One down by Stevens there. Coming through on this occasion there was Marnie. Might have got one high. Umpire said no. Ball pinned. We'll get a ball up.
I think that's the difference, boys. Alvie moving forward, just their skills are just way above what IMSA are going forward. You see it's a lot of hard work for IMSA to get the ball forward, whereas Alvie, they do it at ease.
Yep.
As the trains, which way is it going, Hick?
Warrnambool.
Yeah, there we go.
One day that train will bloody come through the Western Oval.
I reckon. Big kick forward by Allen, straight down the throat of Levi there. Goes inboard, finds Sammy Marnie. Gee, he's played a good game today on Campbell Tannis. Tannis hasn't really had an impact as Marnie thumps it long from 55 to the top of the goal square. Kale punches the ball away against Dare. Shocking bounce for Cunningham. Bang! Good heavy hit there from Dare. Was some good pressure going around. There's a free kick going there. And it's going to go, I think it's going to go Alvie's way, is it? Bit of pushing and shoving going on.
Jeez, I'm not sure what happened there.
So collected high.
It was high, was it?
Yeah.
And
just on that little contest, he sort of bent over and got...
Yeah, and there's a bit of push and shove off the ball as well.
Yeah.
It's just been the story of the day. Some of the Imps making silly free kicks.
Yeah.
So you feel like at times when Imps get that chain together, they're just one possession away from breaking it
And
open.
who would have thought Will Jacobs would be having a shot at goal? He's directly in front, 30 metres out, and he has sprayed it.
Kicked it like a backman.
Yep.
He did indeed.
On the back line.
That's probably the only mistake he's made all day, Will Jacobs.
It was an awkward kick too, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
5-5 plays 1-7. Margin 22 points. Kicking's okay. Finds edge. Hand pass over the top to Tommy Cahill. Better be quick. Kick looking for Stevens. And in fact, it's going to be downfield again. Off the ball. So Stevens will take a free kick. So Stevens goes inboard fervently to Theodore. So Darcy Theodore marks it now. He's got players over the overlap. Gee, that kick has to be good.
Yep.
And Skinner makes it look okay. Oh, he went to ground. Legan down with a chance, but Skinner did pretty well, actually, the youngster. Kicks up towards the half-forward flank. Well done, Stephen.
Well done.
Ready to blow off the kick and took a really good mark. Kick those, an absolute shocker. Here's a chance now for Theodore. He ran hard. Oh, that's a throw. Umpire missed it. Theodore, Keegan, in fact, it was. Here's a chance for Smith. Felikos. Little volleyball pike to Levi there. Goes over the top. Beautiful kick. And finds De Lorenzo. Just been the story of the day, Lippy.
There it is, yeah. As we just saw then, 2 kicks that were just subpar, whereas you look at Alvie clear it out of the defence there. Beautiful kick.
Yeah, here they go again here through Riddell. Riddell's kick inside 50. Well done there. Well played, Theodore. Takes a class over centre mark of the day.
Otway 11-10, Eagles 6-2, boys.
Eagles,
Thank you.
Eagles 6-2 to Otway. What was it?
11-10.
Then thank you. I'll put that on the social media pages in a moment. It's gone now. Skinner. Run back into traffic. Hand pass to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy now kicks over the top. So okay. Smith, his son got in his eyes. That son's playing havoc out there. And here's a chance now for Rob again, having a big third turn, but his kick, though, wasn't pretty. And Stevens taking the mark. Mulder wasn't too impressed.
He nearly should have been.
Yeah, well,
really.
I'm not sure why he would grab him by the jumper
Kicked
when he's
in
already
towards
got the ball.
half forward. Jacobs worked his way to the front. Ball spills to ground. Campbell Scott's lurking again.
Yes.
Well tackled, Roosevelt. That was outstanding. Holding the football. And the free kick will go to Lockie Rosu. That back six has been sensational all day.
Yep.
Goes short to Levi there. Marks it now inside defensive 50. Kick is beautiful. And here's Rob again. What's his stats in this third quarter, AJ?
Come back to it, Drew.
He goes over the top and looking for Riddell. In fact, it's Sharks just inside the field of play. Goes inboard. And here's Alex Williamson. He takes the mark. It's unusual to see Colac+Imperials with only 1 goal. It's about halfway through the third quarter,
nice
but well done,
there.
Austin Arnold. Ran well off the kick and took a really good mark. Class Harbour Centre mark of the day. Just can't get real control. Short, oh, geez, Campbell Scott couldn't quite take it. They're running the tightrope here at the moment, these cats, but Scott did okay to Cass. Cass goes out wide, finds Tommy Cahill. Tommy Cahill marks it at half back and wing. Goes further inboard to Stephen Cass. So they haven't got real far forward, have they? Been told we're just going to play slow tempo footy. Edge now has it now from the short kick. Next kick over the top. That's a good kick. Over the top of McKay. Here's that man again, Jacobs. Hand pass back. It comes to Monahan. Monahan's chipping ball. Look out. Well played, Permazel. Kept the ball afloat. Campbell Scott punches, creates a body there. Ball's going to be locked up, and I think it'll be a ball up, I would suspect.
So, Drew, Michael Robb, 5 kicks this quarter, no handballs. So he's done well so far. 13 kicks, 2 handballs for the game, 15 disposal on the Stevcom stat sheet.
But Will Jacobs today has been superb.
Another one who's been sensational for Alvie.
And thanks, Colt Finn. 9-5 Buragara, 7-7, 18 minutes.
Michael Robb through traffic was brilliant there, and he kicks inside 50, looking for Dom there. Couldn't quite trap it there. He did a really good job. Campbell Scott's coming to the bench, might be for a rest. Here's an opportunity now here. What can they get out of this through Keegan? Keegan kicks inside 50, looking for Spence. He hasn't done a right deal. He did really well. Stack side, snap sides it, and kicks a poster.
Post.
Hello.
Just having one of those days, isn't he?
Oh, he's off.
And Roosevelt is off to the races. Good kick over the top to De Lorenzo. Dropped the mark. Good pressure being applied by Cunningham. Can he keep the ball in play? Yes, he can. Hand passes it. Roosevelt paddles it forward. De Lorenzo. Hand pass it there. In fact, he's been pinned for a throw. It's going to be a Colac+Imperials free kick. So 1-8 plays 5-5. In fact,
it's going the other way.
Oh, and the umpire's gone down. Just slipped over there, lost his footing, but Tate's okay. Free kick to Rob. I'm not sure what for.
Yeah.
Lippy, any update on that one?
I don't know who threw it, but just threw it back very aggressively towards the contest or whoever was taking the kick. Right. Silly thing to do, and that's just been the story of Imperials Day, just these silly little things that have gotten in the way, and Alvie just taken full advantage of it.
Al Williamson goes to centre wing. Lincoln Dare couldn't quite take the mark. O'Shannessy come barging through, but did really well. Kept the ball inside the field of play on centre wing now. Does O'Shannessy. Good kick inboard. Finds Garner. He takes the mark and quickly plays on. He's got Callan Spence. Couple of players down to beat. Did brought the ball to ground against Levi Dare, but like he's done all day, he's been outstanding. Snaps the ball. It's going to be Jacobs, but I think he'd be pretty happy to see the ball go over. In fact,
not going to go.
Stay in play. Stevens did really well, though. Here's an opportunity now. McKay, couldn't quite take it cleanly. And it's going to be a free kick for high tackle, and it's going to go to him. Probably a little bit stiff, but I didn't see it, but umpires had a dare to do what we have.
What's this fella like kicking Lippy?
McKay, he's not too bad. I don't want to give him the commentator's curse, that's why. So, he's terrible.
He hasn't kicked a goal this year. And that looks good up the point. That's a ripper!
No.
I think he stuck it through, I think.
Oh!
It has, I think, though. I think it was over the line, but it's a goal. Controversy. The goal umpire was in a good spot, but nonetheless, it must have been a goal for the Cats, and it's a goal at 8 contender.
Told you it was a good kick.
Garage's goal of the day.
Alvie players appealing. It went over the post. It was very close. It was very tight, but a goal that must need it for the Cats. They go to 2 goals, 9-21. They lead, Alvie 5-5-35. Greg Allen Farm Machinery score. We're approaching the 18-minute mark.
I'd say watch the replay.
Yeah, I had
3:30. Yeah, just roll to that moment.
I had a pretty good view of that one, and I think the Alvie boys were
quite right
to be upset.
Bailey Carl's gone towards half foot with a kick, but Monaghan underneath it read it well and takes the mark. He's got players inboard. And Frisbee nearly snatched it. Vale did well off the hands to Jacobs. They're under a bit of pressure now here all of a sudden here, the Swans. Vale's roll tackle. Ball pins to him. We'll get a ball up here. So if the Cats can sneak the next one, all of a sudden, this game is alive.
Oh, they're certainly getting enough possession. They just need to tidy up their disposal.
Ball thrown up. Levi Dead just stood on the ground. He took it out of the ruck. Gets a hand pass away. Stevens, here's an opportunity now with Garner. Look out, but Feli Cost was really good there. He did really well under pressure, and his base to kick the half forward. Lincoln Dare in the box seat. Punched away that time there from the defence. Kicked out of the pack by Theodore. It is an opportunity for the Cats there in the centre. Oh, Wisby just went through his fingertips. Just been the story of the afternoon. To Link there on his left. Kick stabbing ball to centre half forward. Tannis underneath it. Well played by Patch. Kept the ball alive. Carmody lays a very good tackle. No hope of coming out, surely. And ball pins to him. We'll get a ball up. Just a few little mistakes just from the Colac Imperials today. Just a few costly turnovers that could have been...
To Lippy's point, their ball movement hasn't been clean.
No. It's just due to Alvie's pressure around the ball. Allen, that was too easy. To De Lorenzo, chipping ball. Oh, what a mark! No! That would have been a sensational mark if he would have dragged that down. I think it might have been Cunningham. He's down behind play. Carmody snatches it, goes towards Diamond Air, but a good mark taken by Austin Arnold. Class Harbour centre mark of the day, last side of the fence. Goes to Tommy Kay, who has been good today. Kick, though, looking for Cass, and he finds him. So important next couple of minutes here for the Cats. They need the next one. Chipping ball over the top to Wisby. Keeps the ball in play. Stabbing ball up towards centre wing. Jeremy Spokes at the cup of this, but Levi Dare, he died on so many occasions throughout his career, lines away into the defensive half and is taking an easy mark.
You could see 2 kicks before it got to Levi. That's
correct.
Where it was going to go.
That's where it was going to go.
Short kick finds Clay Jenkin. Beautiful day here at the Western Oval. Goes out back wide to Permazel. Having a very, very good game. He's gone backwards now. Oh, kick has to carry, find Levi Dare on the goalie. That's a beautiful kick. How good was that? And finds Luke Moralia. Been another good game from him. He was good early, Luke Moralia. Having a very good last few weeks. Kicked inside 50, looking for Link Dare. Was he held? Umpire said no. Boundary throw in. I think Link Dare will complete his case to the umpire, but that's not good. But you're not going to win an argument there. Boundary throw in here, approaching the 21-minute mark of this third quarter, thanks to Sports Power.
Don't go early.
No,
Don't go early.
I nearly had the stuff over the week. 5-5 plays 2-9. Nearly had a nomination there, Lippy.
I'm keeping an ear out.
One down there by Dare. Rob having a big third term. Was he taken high? Yes. He'll win himself a free kick. He's had a big third term on the stat sheet. Micah Robb plays on, goes inside 50. How great mark, no. Not mark taken there. Jenkins, hand pass through the hands of Vale. Gee, that's nearly in danger. Has to be.
He's paid it.
Yeah, it has to be, and he's been paid for... Gee, that was a little bit... could have had a hand amputated there. So Sammy Vale, directly in front. 45 metres out. What happened there, Hick?
Somebody tripped over their bootlaces again.
So Sammy
Was that
Vale.
Regan Monahan who tripped over his bootlaces, people?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Regan that tripped over.
And they know, and they're good, and they know each
They're
other
good
well.
mates, I think,
Yeah,
isn't it?
and they've patted each other. The accidents happen. Sammy Vale.
They do.
40 metres out, on its way. It's not going to be a goal. It's going to not be a score, in fact. Ball still spills to ground. Garner, Spokes. They can't concede a goal here, the Cats. Skinner just thumps the kick out of defence as far as he can. Price and Jenkins do battle. Jenkins wins out. Good handball to Moralia. Moralia sends the ball to centre half forwards. Okay. Allen dropped what he should have taken. He ran himself into trouble. Got the hand pass just in the nick of time. I reckon he was in trouble for holding the ball. Price. Hand pass to Campbell Tannis. Tannis there in the centre of the ground's okay. Dropped in the mark taken that time was Keegan. Hand pass to Garner. Breaks the tackle. Can he get around a second? Play on. Good umpiring. De Lorenzo has it now. De Lorenzo's just a flat hat kick forward up to its half forward. No hands on Marty, and now 3/4 time.
That was a great example. If Keegan takes that mark, Imps are probably having a shot at goal.
Correct.
Instead, a fumble comes and they miss another opportunity. For all the play that Alvie's had, it's only 14 points of difference.
Yeah, indeed it is, and that's what it is at 3/4 time. That same margin at what it was at half time. It is 5-35 Alvie. Leading the Colac Imperials 2-9-21. Goal kickers Dom Darren Lincoln Dare have 2. And Chris Patch has 1. Well, Jet Price and Cooper McKay from a controversial goal we might be talking about through the week. Heck, quick around the ground scores.
Bury 9-6 and Simpson 7-8 at 3/4 time.
Thank you for that. Don't go anywhere. Big KOC Colac last quarter coming up. Hope it's finger licking good because this one's going to go in the wire. Can the Swans snatch top of the ladder, or can the Cats go 2 games clear with 2 games to go before finals? Back to find out on Mix FM after the break from the Western Oval.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Mix FM. We love keeping you in the know in our community.
This includes sharing stories from across the Southwest on Facebook.
Be a part of it and keep the conversation going anytime
by searching for us at Mix 1063.
Get local news first.
Emergency info.
Local events.
Great photos, stories and videos from our area.
Over 15,000 people can't be wrong.
Stay connected across the Great Southwest with Mix FM on Facebook.
Hi, Jay Phillips from CMTP. This year marks my 10-year employment milestone. I began my career in a hands-on manufacturing role at Colac, progressing through office roles and management positions which involved travelling to CMTP's 12 sites across 5 states. I've since relocated with help to Brisbane as General Manager of our Queensland sites. I'm very thankful for the time, effort and training CMTP has provided, helping me to achieve this position. If you're looking for career progression, then head to cmtp.com.au/careers.
Organise your next family feast at the East Hotel Colac. Every Thursday and Friday night, get schnit-faced with their Parma specials with 11 varieties to choose from. Regular Parma $20 and loaded varieties $23. The East Hotel, Dalton Street, Colac.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Hi, Jack Barrow here from Victorian Group Training. Are you in Year 12 and looking to take a gap year next year? We have heaps of traineeship opportunities coming up for 2024. Head to vgtc.org.au or contact us for a chat.
Victorian Group Training.
Hi, I'm Tom. And I'm Lockie. We're physios at the Cryo Bay Sports Treatment Clinic.
We're running a twice-weekly exercise program at Bluewater for people with hip or knee arthritis called the GLAD program. So if your legs are painful, weak or stopping you from doing the things you want to do, join our 6-week GLAD program to become strong again.
Call the clinic today to organise an assessment or book online. At the Colac Sports Treatment Clinic, we love keeping people active and healthy.
Opportunity, growth and stability. That's what AKD gives locals, a chance for a fresh start at a leading local organisation, offering 4-day working weeks between Monday and Friday, a shift pattern that may suit your lifestyle and the ability to progress your career. AKD has a range of different options available, including machine operators, forklift drivers, truck drivers and more. So why not set yourself up with a position at Australia's largest sawmill business, AKD. For more info, visit akd.com.au.
Shut up. Hey, you know there's a KFC up there? And it's 20 tenders and nuggets for $20. Shut up and take my money!
Not everywhere and not forever. Pick up only.
What makes you a local of the Great Southwest? You've probably had a swim in the lake. You've found yourself bogged in the Otway Forest. And a Holmes pie is the only pie you're eating. Holmes, the best in the West. Murray Street, Colac.
Planning a big house party, wedding, community event. Colac Hire has a range of equipment to help. Industrial heaters, cool rooms, generators and portable toilets. For all your local hire needs, drop into Colac Hire, corner of Apollo Bay Road and Forest Street.
Community pharmacies are the most frequently accessed and most accessible health destination. For all your supplement and prescription needs, visit Colac Pharmacy in Murray Street. Help's here when you need it. Open 7 days.
Powered by KFC Colac, AKD Softwoods, Sports Power and Kelly Civil Construction. This is CDFNL Live.
Big KFC Colac last quarter about to get underway, and it's Alvie leading this one by 14 points. 5-5-35 to the Cats. Well, the score was reached 2-8, but we've got 2-9, so bugger if I know what's going on. Quick Steph Cobb stats, AJ.
7 free kicks, Colac+Imperials+, 22 Alvie, 2 hit-outs, Brody Stevens, 5 Jack Skinner, Levi Dare, 23 hit-outs, Lincoln Dare, 5. Major stats winner for the Alvie side of things, 20 Lincoln Dare, 15 kicks, 5 handballs, 6 marks. On the Imp side of things, 20 also to Noah Allen, 13 kicks, 7 handballs, 2 marks, 9 in that third quarter alone. Those are the stats the Stevcom drew.
So Cullen Spence into the ruck.
Yeah, but he's had a quiet afternoon.
Not a bad day.
Yep.
Not a bad move.
Yeah, probably not a bad move. I think Skinner's gone into defence, and I don't think there's many changes here. Can the Cats come back? They only trial by a couple of goals. Remember earlier a few weeks ago when Aurora Beck, I think we're on the same scoreline as Alvie, and then they come storming home. Big last quarter coming up thanks to KFC Colac. All to play for from here on in. Ball up. Levi Dare wins the tap down. Coming through Carmody. Couldn't quite take it cleanly. Good pressure being applied that time there by Stephen. Coming through near Cullen Spence. He's had a quiet afternoon. Kick partly smart off the boot. Spokes. Just kept floating the ball forward here, which he does. Picked up by George Stephen. Just in the nick of time, but he wraps up Moralia in a suplex. And umpire hasn't seen it. Gee whiz. Ball pin will get a ball up. He just picked him up and body slammed him.
He ragdolled him.
Umpire didn't think it was that dangerous, but anyway, ball pin will get a ball up. Coming through now, Bailey Cale to Stephen. High up and under kick inside 50, but Moralia read off really well and takes the mark. He's been good today, Luke Moralia as well. Having a really good period too, because he's going to play on now in defence. A long ball. He's gone to the netball courts really bad. Callan Spence did really well. Comes out to Lockie Mulder. Just hacks the kick forward high and wide and out of bounds on the full. And Austin Arnold will take the free kick here in front of the netball courts. He's all tied up over there between the Cats and the Swans.
Can confirm, fellas. Yes, it's 37-35 at the moment. Alvie just got a couple in the first minute of the last quarter, which is a great game here, actually.
Yeah, so the Cats just knocking on the door of the top 5 the way the results are heading at the moment, with South Colac leading Lorne by 7. Last time we checked, the kick from Arnold wasn't great, but Monahan attacked it really well and just banged on the boot up towards centre wing. Arnold got a shocking bounce, but Allen was up to the task. Hand passed him board to Link there. Gets around on his right. Good kick, Linky for Patch. Got Metz to it, couldn't take the mark. Here's Tannis. Had a quiet game, which is unusual for him this year. Cutting him at a fumble. Got one high, though. Lucky. Marnie there was a little bit careful, a little bit uneasy on the tackle, and a free kick out of Cuttingham. So he's got the footy now and he kicks into the centre of the ground here. Oh, what a mark, Lincoln did. That was outstanding. He had 3 cats to beat, and Samir put the mitts out, and it stuck. That's the only mark of the day written all over it, because that is a beauty. Guidance Vale, chipping ball over the top, looking for Mulder, got a shocking bounce. Gardner got mitts to it, got his arm held and a chicken wing, the lot, but no free kick though. Permazel run himself back in the traffic. Tamani, sweeping handball. Gee, that was an interesting sort of a hand pass. Gardner, coming in very solidly there, him and Williamson. Play on to call.
It's hot out there at the moment, isn't it?
You know what? Here's a chance for Allen. Allen's kicked inside 50. Domdare's won it with Kale. Used the body brilliantly. Domdare can stroll in, pick the full up, stroll into an open goal and put it through. First goal of the last quarter of the Swans, and they're one step closer of going back on top of the ladder. Goal of the day contender. He's got 3.
West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Jeez, it was brilliant there on Tommy Cahill. Pushed his players under the 40. That was outstanding.
And that play all started from the free kick on the other side of the ground that Imps turned the ball over. Another poor disposal. Yep. They should have been heading down their end of the ground. Instead, it's turned over. And took Alvie a while to get the goal, but that's where it started.
Alvie have got several players who are elite ball users by foot, aren't they?
Yeah, they have. They have been today.
6-5-41 to move on to now. Colac+Imperials at 2 goals and 8-20. That's on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. I've got 2-9-21, so we'll go on over that because the Swans are a step closer to home. The Cats have kicked 2 goals for the day, but they need a miracle from here.
You go, Lippy.
I was just going to say, you took the words right out of my mouth. Tell 2-8 6-5. Yeah, no, thanks.
Yeah, we lost you again, mate. We keep cutting in and out. I don't know where you are, but back in the middle now here. So the Swans starting to get in complete control here. Stephen, Cass, trying to punch the ball forward. Spencer's had a quiet afternoon. Stephen goes in after and lays a good tackle on Moralia. Might have been a little bit dangerous, but umpire says that it's okay. We'll get a ball up. Michael Robb, the last one to get off the contest too. All the good players have been important for Alvie again this afternoon. 0-0 draw there. It was good umpiring. Here's Vale, dropping the footy, free kick. We'll go to Tanis. Tanis now plays, and that should have been 50 metres, I reckon. You're right there, Hick, because he did play on when he was in the protected area, so he's missed it somehow. But anyway, back to the play. Garda taken away there again by Mulder. Mulder's kick to centre wing is not great. Skinner underneath it. Well contact there by Leakin there. Here's an opportunity now with Theodore. Theodore hand pass and over the top of Cunningham. This has been the story of the day, just making these silly errors. Mulder dived over the top of the footy. Play on to call. And umpire surely when the ball spilled out. Letting it go a long time, I like to have today. Moralia, Spokes, plays a good tackle there on Marnie. Ball pin will get a ball up. And he wants the footy too. Ball thrown up there as well. You're right there, Hick. They missed a 50-metre penalty, but...
Yep.
Anyway.
But he did call play on.
Yeah, fair play to him as well. So
he's very quick to get into that smother, though.
Yes,
he was in the protected area in the first place. So.
Yeah, there was I think he called play on as he threaded, but Michael Robb very good again today. The young star kicks the centre half forward. Arnold and Theodore confused each other there. Oh, well played it again there by De Lorenzo. God, he's been important early. Talik there was brilliant through traffic. Kicks inside 50, looking for Dom there. Well done there by Kale. Good man on one-on-one matchup. He's kicked 3, the century maker. Dive over the top of the footy. Here's De Lorenzo. Great pick up under pressure, running towards the forward pocket, goes for goal, He's hit the behind post on the full. Gee, that would have been some goal, that one. That would have brought the stand down. That would have nearly been goal of the year if he kicked that one.
Vintage Andre with that pickup, beautiful pickup. I'm glad to see pick it up one hand, because 2 hands you might do that bloody hamstring again.
Yeah, don't speak too soon. Cunningham.
Good play.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Reggie Cunningham's kicked it straight down the throat of Lockie Mulder.
If there's ever a kick to sum up the day, then it was.
47 metres, it goes to the top of the goal square. Jenkin there punches it through for a behind. Just been the story of the day, hasn't it? This has played their worst game of the year in Elite 3 and 16, I know, but at least they're lucky does not play the worst game during the finals. And so Shaughnessy brings the ball back into play. Skinner underneath it. Well done by Rob. No, according to the umpire. The 2 young guns do battle. And Skinner's going to go back around the mark.
Valid, quick one. Imps A grade in front.
Oh, boy.
Well over.
So given the way the results stand at the moment, as I check the live ladder, going back to that important piece of business. I'll come back to it anyway as I'm trying to find the record. Here we go. So that'll put Imps in the top 5 as it stands right now. Cass goes long up to centre wing. Parker wrapped up in a good tackle by Spence. Play on to call. Here's an opportunity again with Spence. He lays a very good tackle. Ball pin to him. We'll get a ball up. Centre wing out of side.
It's amazing what happens when you play the kids, Lippy.
So Luke O'Shannessy was very upset he didn't get the handball there from Skinner.
Should have.
Yeah.
Spokes on hands and knees. Quick handball to Stevens. Kicks inside 50. Price has a good chance to run it. Just overrun the footy. Just been the story of the day. The buoyance of the ball just hasn't been anywhere near them. Kick, and it's turning to goal for Alvie, and De Lorenzo comes away with it. Kicks to centre wings, a beautiful kick. Finds Mulder, quickly plays on. Not sure what to do with it though, however. His kick up to centre half foot wasn't great. Getting back there, Cunningham. Another fumble. Robert leads a chance to run into it, but Cunningham mops up. His kick was partly smothered by De La Cruz. Coming through on this occasion again was Mulder. Tannis, good handball. This is better. To Arnold. Arnold's kick up towards half forward. Dropping another mark to Keegan. Keegan's dragged up by Roser into the ground. Play on to call. Here's Arnold. Arnold now goes short up towards the centre of the ground. Here's a chance for Cunningham. Cunningham's kick is good and finds Spokes. So Spokes quickly plays on. Kicks straight into the arms of Permers, I think it was. His plays on the call. Here's a chance. Allen gets around a couple. Flies out a quick hand pass to Stevens. Runs to 35. Has a flying snap to the goal square. Jacobs again. Takes a really good mark. Jeez, he's been good today.
They've worked so well together, their defence. They just put a body in here and a body in there. Doesn't mean they have to get the possession. They just work together.
Kick out wide's okay. Well done, Wisby. Craig brought the ball to ground. In fact, he might have just ran out of tarmac. We'll get a boundary throw in. Defensively, both teams haven't done a lot wrong. It's just Alvie's disposal going forward has been so much better than Imps.
Yep.
Imps just making simple mistakes.
Well, they've hit a target.
Yeah.
I know. They've hit the target at least, but the easy marks that should be easily taken, but just haven't got them.
I think Tommy Cale's had an outstanding game on there.
He's probably one of the few ones who can hold his head high.
Yeah, you're right there, Lippy. Spokes coming through Allen from the congested there. Spokes trying to wield his team on again. Hand pass missed the target again. Oh, well played in here by Marnie. Put his head over the footy and just banged the ball on the boot to centre wing. Rob couldn't quite bring in the mark. Jenkins well played to De La Cruz. De La Cruz has kicked in board, but Patch fell over. Theodore dropped another mark. Just been the story of their afternoon. Tanis, great tackle there from De La Cruz. Ball pin, we're getting the ball up.
Yeah, another example. It should have been a counter-attack there.
Yep.
The Alvie player was laying on the ground, and if he had took possession, it would have been an easy entry. Out again, yeah.
Ball thrown up now. Spence over the top there. Couldn't quite get in the tap. Vale, been very good again today. Hand pass to Riddell. He wasn't even looking at the footy, Will Riddell. Won the footy nonetheless. Kicks inside 50. Domdare, punches Carl for a dangerous spot. Domdare should kick up the ground. Does just that. Easy as you like. No, touch. Through for one behind.
Is he sure?
Oh, I thought it was a goal.
Dom's reaction. When
he was quite happy.
If he was playing for the Matildas, it's a goal, but...
Sam Kerr's the only one that plays for them, isn't she?
Skinner. Not sure what to do with it. He's that's been the story of the day.
Action, Jack. What are you doing?
He had no one to kick to. That's the thing. You got the right on, you play it on quickly, and everyone just sort of stopped.
Oh, he's one of our favourites, though, isn't he, Drew?
Yeah. He is, but that's been the story of the day. The Colac+Imperials, everything they've tried to do has gone completely wrong. It just hasn't worked. So Domdare will go back and have a shot for his fourth and goal. 103 for the season. What a season. Could he win the Marnie this year? Forwards don't normally have aggressive track records in it, but century goal kicker.
I think that big bloke in the ruck might have a
I reckon
you're right. So Domdare comes in to ice the game and to put Alvie on top of the ladder with 2 rounds to go. Comes in from 30. Looks pretty good. He loves it. And the goal umpire agrees. It's been Alvie's day. It's a goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
He's got his fourth, and Alvie at home, and Noah will enjoy back on top of the ladder with 2 rounds to go for 2023, heading towards the finals. They go to 7-7-49. Colac+Imperials at 2-9-20, or 2-8-20, whatever you want to take it. Nonetheless, the Swans are home, boys. Are up by 29.
Sorry to break in there. Imperials A grade, 2 goals up, 1 minute to go.
Ooh, upset of the year brewing. Wowee. Back in the middle now. So the season, the A grade netball's taken another twist. Vale just went it out of the centre and just bangs the ball inside 50. Carl got clean bowled again. Dom's lurking as well. Skinner. Well pressured that time there by Lincoln there. Just tried to hack the kick forward and got no connection onto it. I think Darcy Theodore might have caught one on the shin as well. But nonetheless, Arnold comes away with it. His kick to centre wing's not great. and finds Ronahan. Goes inboard with a kick. Looking that time for Williamson. Well played by Stephen. Wisby put the forearm up. Lucky not to give away a free kick. Coming through again, Wisby. Marnie. Tanis just had one of those days. Back towards defensive 50. Stevens. Back it comes to Ozzy Arnold. Just hacks the kick forward, but all his jumpers are red and white. Riddell. Beautiful handball over the top to Moralia. Beautiful ball and finds Chris Patch. That's been the difference between the two sides this afternoon. Is elite ball use.
Yep.
I'd say Imps won.
Yeah, I say Imps won. Lippy at the A-grade netball. No doubt they're going off their heads.
So that was just the final one there. Yeah, Imps win 48-46. What a game. So there's some of the celebrators and Imperial supporters today.
Absolutely. That puts the Colac+Imperials into the top 5 in the netball, the way the results are shaping up. Meanwhile, Patch has kicked gone to the left-hand side and drew for one behind. So he's kicked a 1-goal-1 today. Chris Patch, as Campbell Scott. Very quiet day for him, but he's not the only one. Kick short, finds Cunningham. Trying to create some run and a defence. That kick, though, has to be good, but not a straight kick again. Riddell, read the kick like a glove. Kick, they're looking for Mulder. Great mark. Hands. Great mark from Lockie Mulder. Quickly marks and plays on. Goes inside 50. Over the head of Patch and O'Shaughnessy. Kale getting back there for the Cats. Oh, he missed the ball. He missed out a fresh air shot. Tom there. Great tackle by O'Shaughnessy. And Dan Williams is going to pay holding the ball. Gee, that was a bit harsh, wasn't it? Just got the foot and got tackled.
Junk time now, boys.
Dom there can't believe it. But anyway, he's got the 100 all sewn up. That's all. You won't care about that one.
I'll take the 4 points and move on.
Goes inboard and finds Cunningham. On the edge of the on the defensive side of the centre here. Hand pass to Wisby. Another one he can hold his head up high this afternoon with his game. Out wide to the wing and finds Skinner. Skinner now high up and under kick. Inside 50. Levi Dare getting back that time for the Swans again. Felikos gets a hand pass to Jacobs, who's been fantastic. He receives the 1-2 from Parker. Not sure what to do with it, though, however. He just takes the kick forward, looking for Moralia. If the bounce ball comes to him, which it does now. He's had a very good game, Luke Moralia. Goes in board, good kick, finds Riddell. Couldn't quite mark it, but good enough to kick it. Into the centre of the ground it comes. Carmody goes, apply some good pressure. Here they go again, Allen. Hand pass in traffic. Carmody, he's immediately well tackled by Bailey Cale. The ball in the centre of the ground, ball pins to him. We'll get a ball up. It's got some really tough selection issues now. There's Joe Dare in the next few weeks because Pat Steele didn't play today. Do you think he'd be right for next week against Lord? That Kelly's obviously coming off an ankle injury in the reserves last week. He'll probably fit straight in somewhere. We'll come back to that shortly. Edge goes out wide to Wisby. Probably been one of their best today. Flynn Wisby goes inboard to Bailey Cale.
Now, where's this kick going?
Yeah, this has been the story of the day. Goes inside 50, underneath it Roosevere. Couldn't quite mark it. Monahan, hand past it, went as far as Levi Dare. Just hacked the kick forward out of the centre, towards the centre wing position. Allen, good tackle by Cass. Good enough to get the hand pass out. Stevens, over the top of the footy. Mulder there as well. Over the top also there, Monahan. Ball pin, we'll get a ball up. They're not letting this one slip to the final siren, Alvie. And what has been a complete performance. Although Imps haven't done a lot, Imps' ball use has been horrible, but take nothing away from Alvie. Their pressure and their ball use has been first class. Mulder kicked it in, looking that time for Lincoln Dare. Punched away that time by Skinner. Cast right tackle by two Swans, Rob, and holding the ball. Free kick will go to Alvie, and it's going to go to Michael Robb. So Michael Robb now has it. His third turn was important. Good kick. Lincoln Dare's got off the chain again. Oh, Theodore can't pick it up. Here's a chance for Link. Gets a hand pass to Jakin. 45 metres out. Looking that time for Patch. He's got a Paddock in front of him. Hand pass back to Moralia, racking up the stats. Gets around one. Runs inside 50. 45 metres out. Beautiful ball over the head of Marnie. We're coming through now again, Tanis. Takes a bounce. It's just been real run and flow from the Imps today. The kick up towards centre wing through the hands of Stevens. Been the story of the day. Was a tough one to mark. Williamson, Levi down underneath it, picked up by Rob, got taken high, umpire missed it, ball pinned, we're going to ball up. Gee, that was a bit... umpire was probably blindsided, but I think they'd be very keen for the final siren to go. So, ball up now.
That'll be the final score at Western Eagles 2, boys.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a sec there. Hick, as the ball's gone over the line out of play, we'll get a boundary throw. And Hick, what was the final score there, mate?
11-11 to 6-3.
We've got a Lord Nelson, Drew?
Yes, the game was finished at three-quarter time.
Oh.
a bit of a clash between a couple of players out there, and they're just waiting on the ambulance.
So I hope
everyone's okay.
Everyone's okay. Common sense prevailed there.
Yep, correct.
Players' health is more important than a game of footy.
Spot on, my friend.
And obviously we've got the Let's Talk round next week, and hopefully everything can be okay, and hope everything can suss out very quickly and what's going to be, and hope everything's okay nonetheless. So Alvie District's got the 4 points, but the game called off at 3/4 time. So, which is a bit unfortunate, but given what's been happening in recent world, that got very high there was Brody Stevens and a free kick, and will be 50. I'd say no.
Oh, really?
Jeez.
Really?
Levi there should have been 50, but I think the umpires are keen to get off the ground. I reckon. I think the colour.
What's going on? What's happening now?
Who would know?
Another 50.
Kick inside. Patch. Geez, marked the ball well today. How many for that, AJ, for Patch?
9.
She's been good. Hand pass to Roosevere. 70 metres out. He launches it. It's gone to the top of the square. Dom's taking the mark. Gee, how exciting was that from Lockie Roosevere? Jeez, if there was a longest kick competition in the Hamden League, he'd be $1.10 favourite. As Dom Dare been a bit cheeky. Bit lackadaisical on the mark there with the Colac+Imperials, and Dom Dare has 5, and it's a goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Gee, what about that? Roosevere to Dom Dare. How many times we've said that over the last couple of years? Gee, doesn't that great? And guess what, boys? We've got 8-8-56 to the Colac+Imperials to 8-20. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Dom Dare has a bag. He has 5.
If someone could understand and translate for me, that'd be great.
We'll get that on time.
He said you're a good man, Lippy.
I reckon it's been a well-earned bag too, because Tommy Carl's haven't given him an inch all day.
Here they go again. Here's Michael Robb out of the centre. Kicks inside 50. Dom Dare might have a sniff at it again. Carl dropped the mark. Here's a chance for Big Link. Beautiful handball to Patch. 20 metres out. Our kick was well smothered there in the end. I think it was O'Shaughnessy. And he happened to concede a rush behind. So I hope everything's okay. Like I said, if you just joined us, hope the game called off at 3/4 time. That little Willoughby. Hope between clash with 2 players. Hope everything's okay with everything there. Their thoughts are with them. The Skinner now has the footy now. Goes for a run at centre half back to go. And the Sting has really truly gone out of it. But take nothing away from Alvie. They've been nothing short of sensational today. And here they go again through Monahan. Monahan's kick over the top, looking for Riddell. It's punched away by Arnold. Coming through now, Campbell. Scotty's just had one of those afternoons. Applies some good pressure. Here's an opportunity now with Williamson. Back at here, he has the footy now. Received it from Rob. Back it comes to Permazel. He's been impressive again. Goes across the ground, and here's a bloke I think's been fantastic. Jacobs goes out wide to Sammy Marnie. He's been good again today. Goes short to Allen.
Gee, that passage of play is just an example of the difference between the two sides today. Alvie's disposal, continually putting their players into a better position, aren't they?
Yeah, indeed they are. And Jacobs now taking the mark. Gee, we're going to have a tough selection for the East Hotel player of the game, boys, because there have been a lot of down good Alvie players today. Oh, Velikos come but and then takes the mark. Yeah.
Look at the overlap here on the wing.
Yeah, and here's Permazel. Permazel goes out wide to Riddell. Riddell now has it now, and he goes up towards half forward. Kicking that good mark again from Patch. There's double figures for marks today. For Chris Patch, 55 metres out, goes long, goal square, Dom there in the box seat. Well done, O'Shaughnessy. Here coming away now, Dela Cruz. Hand pass to Moralia, backtracks, not sure what to do with it. Hand pass to Dela Cruz, sets for 25 and kicks her behind. Gee, that was a good build-up again. 21 minutes gone nearly, and it's been Alvie's day this afternoon. O'Shaughnessy goes short. Couldn't find Campbell Scott in half volley, which he does now, and he's off to the races. The only time he's had time and space today. Kicks to centre half forward, Spence underneath it, but Jacobs again. Outstanding mark. Class Harbour centre mark of the day again. He goes inboard to Riddell. Goes over the top to Moralia. Jeez, he's had a big game today. What's his stats, AJ? Thanks to Stevcon.
Come back to it, Drew.
He's been very good today. He goes inboard to Vale. Couldn't quite take it. Allen.
The bounce.
The bounce to the ball again. Favors Dom Dare again. Can he kick it half a dozen? Sold a bit of candy and ran himself into trouble. That's holding the ball. Good tackle by Skinner.
So Jacobs, 12 kicks, 11 handballs and 7 marks, Drew.
Who's that, mate?
Will Jacobs.
Yeah, he's been very good today as well. Tell you what, boys, I think he's the favourite for the East Hotel player of the game, Will Jacobs. He has been outstanding. As Skinner goes to talk. Well, we tried to get onto it nonetheless. Permazel underneath it, took a great mark. Class half a centre mark of the day. Goes inboard and finds Allen. This is Danny Allen, gets Ian past here. Here's a chance for Permazel.
Nice.
So the old-fashioned pirouette did it again to Allen. Allen's kick inside 50 and scores straight down the throat of Stephen Cass. Cass now has it. He's got Noah Allen. He's got 3 to beat. Took a mark, yes.
Probably another one that can hold his head high too.
Yeah, he's battled hard all day, Noah Allen. On a frustrating day. Goes inboard, dangerously looking for Spokes. Couldn't take it. Here's Bailey Cale. His kick is an absolute shocker. Trapped the ball by Felikos. Felikos goes over the top looking for Michael Robb. This young star of the competition's getting better. Hand pass to Dela Cruz. 60 metres out. Chipping ball over the top to Patch. Marks, plays on. 35 out. Goes for goal. He's hit the post.
Oh, hello.
Oh, he's had a good afternoon, Chris Patch. And they are doing.
He has had a good afternoon, hasn't he?
Probably the best game I've seen him play for a few years, Chris Patch. 8-12. Scoreboard's got 8-20, but it doesn't really matter because they've got the game one nonetheless.
8-20.
8-12, I think I've got the 2 Pete's.
Okay.
Permazel goes inboard. Good kick to Jenkins. Drop what he should have taken. Ball, he has a very good tackle by Spokes. Ball pin and get a ball up. So, a couple of weeks here for Alvie. They got Lorne at home next week. Of course, you should forget that King's birthday thriller they played earlier in the year. And South Colac at Eliminite next week. The week after, I should say. Well, Imps have got to bounce back because they've got South Colac next week. And then they've got Lorne at round 18. And then will not be an easy couple of weeks coming up here for both sides, really. Inside 50 it goes here for Alvie again. Dela Cruz, hand pass to Rob, stood up in the tackle, kept the ball in play. Centres the ball, it's high, it's up and under. Domdale has to go. Well played, Tommy Cale, double-fisted. Edge, lining the tightrope again. Back it goes to Luke Garner. Has a bounce on the ground. Well done there. In the end by touch. There it is. A dominant performance from Alvie has put them on top of the ladder with 2 rounds to go, and they're in the box seat to get that all-important first week off in the final series for 2023. What was a dominant win. 8-12-60 to the Colac+Imperials. 2 goals, 8-20. Navona margin, 40 points. Domdale has finished with 103 for the season. He finished with 5. And what was, boys, a very impressive outing from the now ladder leaders Alvie.
Very impressive and a very systematic way to play footy is they beat them on the spread, I reckon, today, Alvie. Very, very good. Beat them. Their back 6, as you mentioned all day, Pete, were fantastic. And, if they hold up like that, it'll be hard to beat.
The elite ball use by foot, Pete Mulcahy. I mean, it just every time they seem to hit a target, whereas Imperials really struggled to hit their targets today, and it was such a feature of Alvie's game. What do you think, Lippy?
I think there's a couple of moments there. So in the second quarter, I reckon it was about 5 minutes in, you had Alvie 4 goals 2, Imperials 1 goal 4. And I think that's where it was in terms of inaccurate kicking, just took Imps right out of it. And as you said, Hick, the spread from Alvie was just sensational. And then when Imps had their chances, because they were still in the game, they just kept breaking down on that forward 50, that wing, and those silly little kicks or undisciplined things all of a sudden turned into Alvie goals. And that's why they've run out 6-goal winners today. And it's a shame. I mean, everyone was looking forward to a great game in terms of a great crowd and everything like that. But obviously Alvie just excelled and Imps were very disappointing. So
yeah, take nothing away from Alvie. They were absolutely superb today, though. So from pretty much quarter time onwards, everything just seemed to click. Look, structurally, defensively, and
it just seemed, it just seemed Alvie were, and I don't want to have a crack at Imps' mindset, but it just seemed like Alvie were here for business, and Imps were just like, all right, hang on, we better get into the gear now. And they just, by the time they were trying to get into gear, it was not working for them.
Yeah, I don't think it's the worst thing that for Imps at this stage of the season. They've had a pretty good run.
Well, they've been undefeated since round 3.
Yeah, so sometimes just a little reality check coming into the finals lets them know, if they had one here today, there could have been a few of the young blokes might have been thinking.
Yeah, there's a presentation here.
What's going on here?
Yeah, I think
they're giving the ball to Dom there for his century. That is fantastic sportsmanship. Well done, both clubs. And George Steeman was the man that gave the footy off to Dom there on a day he'll never forget. Of course, it's been a big week for him. He kicked 100. Of course, he kicked his 100 today, but also he will be co-coach with Shane Quick for 2024, but he's got 2023 business to take care of first. He finished with 5 today, and he was absolutely superb. On his opponent, Tommy Cahill, he didn't do a hell of a lot wrong, so full credit to him. We finished with 5 today, but what was an outstanding performance from the Alvie Football Netball Club. They will go in with 2 rounds to go in the driver's seat to finish on top of the ladder. It was a comprehensive win. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live. Back to with plenty more. It's 8-11 to 2-8. I don't know what the heck's going on with the scoreboard, but the scoreboard, the goal.
Let's go with yours, buddy.
Yeah, we'll just go with Wise out nonetheless.
Alvie won.
Yeah, Alvie won, obviously. The Colac+Imperials caused a big upset in the A-grade netball. They have defeated Alvie. And that spot for fifth is really much all up for grabs in here. We've got the East Hotel player of the game to come, Stavcom stats, and obviously footy and netball scoreboard. So plenty to look forward to at the course of the afternoon. Alvie sitting on top, 8-11, plays 2-8.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Weekday mornings from 6, it's Mix Brekkie.
Saturday afternoon, we did receive a report at the police station at Colac. We had 22 missing persons reported, so we're doing an investigation of that. The reality is the 22 missing persons all went missing from Cardinia Park on Saturday afternoon.
They did.
They haven't turned up yet. Hopefully they turn up this weekend.
Mix Brekkie for McDonald's Colac and Snap Fitness Colac. Mix FM.
G'day, Chris here from Westvic Sheds and Garages. Don't put off getting a fence fixed or installed. We supply Colorbond and aluminium fencing supplies, including automation.
Westvic Sheds and Garages, the Mix FM Business of the Month.
Hold the doors! Hold the doors! Oh.
Next train, 50 minutes.
Oh, shut up. Wait, there's a KFC. $3.95 Go Buckets. Shut up and take my money!
Not everywhere and not forever. Pick up only.
The East Hotel is looking for casual front-of-house staff. Work short evening shifts or lunches in a friendly environment, delivering service to all patrons. Plus a meal is provided on shift. To apply, chat to manager Ashley or email easthotelcolac@hotmail.com.
Hi, it's Sally from Greg Allen Farm Machinery. Head along and visit My Pie Sheep Pension in Hamilton from August 6 to 7. We'll have all the best tractors, feed-out wagons and hay tools from all the big brands. Then check out the latest imports from Europe, including the Allo Rock Picker. Check out the best farm machinery at this year's Sheep Pension Rural Expo, Hamilton Showgrounds, August 6th and 7th. Drop in and say good day to My Pie and the team from Greg Allen Farm Machinery.
Thinking of a gap year next year? A gap year is a great opportunity to set up your career. Our gap year programs will give you the skills and experience that you need for your career goals. To find out more, contact Vic Group to discuss your gap year today.
Victorian Group Training.
Premium Group Painting. Their team of expert painters can transform any surface into a stunning work of art. From walls and ceilings to furniture and fixtures, if you can touch it, they can paint it. Premium quality paint and attention to detail ensures a flawless finish every single time. Whether you're looking to refresh your home or office, respray your roof, or add a unique touch to your space, contact Premium Group Painting today so they can paint it.
Opportunity, growth and stability. That's what AKD gives locals, a chance for a fresh start at a leading local organisation, offering 4-day working weeks between Monday and Friday, a shift pattern that may suit your lifestyle and the ability to progress your career. AKD has a range of different options available, including machine operators, forklift drivers, truck drivers and more. So why not set yourself up with a position at Australia's largest sawmill business, AKD. For more info, visit akd.com.au.
To be a traveller comes with great responsibility. The responsibility to choose from a huge range of new and used